Hello friends, welcome back to what will be episode number 2 / stream number 2 and our Broken Arrow playthrough. Again, luckily enough to have advanced access. The game drops tomorrow. If you would like to purchase the game and support the channel, there is a CD Keys affiliate link in the description. If you click that link and you buy the game, you will in fact support the channel at no cost to yourself, but always shop around and get yourselves the best price. That is the way of life after all. But last time we played 2 missions. We have managed to secure the beachhead, if you can call it that, the choke point to the Enclave over here. We have 2 more missions here we need to do, and there's a video we can watch here which I assume is going to unlock some options / defensive efforts. But I think we're going to focus on our assault just now. We are going to do the airport mission, the airdrop mission. So take control of Cheklovsk airbase with an airdrop. That's the plan. So we're going to go in, we're going to hit the ground running. Here we go.
Naval Air Base, 5 miles northwest of Kaliningrad. This is our target. The city will be a tough nut to crack, so we need to seize key infrastructures to reinforce our logistic line first. So our objective is to capture this base with the runway intact. The 82nd Airborne Division is preparing for the assault, but the air defense of the base must be suppressed first. Planes equipped with anti-radiation missiles will open the way. And once it's done, the paratroopers will make their jump and establish a defensive perimeter. From there, we can airlift heavier equipment and begin the siege of the city.
Sir, the paratroopers are ready for the drop.
What about the escort?
F-16s, equipped with AGM-88 anti-radiation missiles, will open the way and suppress the enemy air defense.
And the rest of the planes I've requested?
Strike planes will be available as reinforcement as soon as the seed mission is over. A-10s to hunt enemy vehicles, F-35s equipped with guided bombs, and F-15s carrying cluster munitions in case large enemy formations are spotted.
Perfect. The Paras can't hold their own against tanks, so they'll need this support.
We also have B-1B supersonic bombers on standby.
What's the point? Our objective is to capture this base, not to plow the runway with a carpet of bombs.
In case you failed, General, I prefer to see this base erased from the map rather than letting the Russians keep it.
There will be no failure. Let's go, Commander. We got a mission to succeed.
Let's go, Commander. Okay, pretty excited about this one. We're getting some new toys to play with and toy around with. So we'll see how the airbase heist goes. It's loading the scenery. People, General, how are you, man? Good to see you here bright and early. Hope you got to sleep nice and easy last night. Well, here we go. This is pretty cool. Hope the audio's okay. Crystal Iron, salve brother, salve. My God. So they've got their anti-radiation missiles which are going to be going and slamming into the anti-air, so that our boys can jump, basically.
Special tactics teams have located the anti-air missiles around the airfield. S-300 missiles and anti-aircraft guns can intercept missiles when their radar is active.
They have a lot of anti-air.
The recommended course of action is to approach from low altitude and send a high number of seed planes at once to overwhelm them.
Appreciate that, Chris. Okay, so we're going to pause straight away. I guess that we are getting to do the business here. So we're going to bring 4 of them in, I guess. This area seems like it could be a little spicier. They're coming from this corner.
This is Zulu Liner 1-1 entering the AO. Jammers are on. Time to play some music.
There we go.
Proceeding is flag.
We're going to just... Again, we need to sort of target them with a priority.
Radar destruction confirmed.
Excellent.
Fighting Falcon ready. One radar spike and they're dead.
Who losing planes? We are. Oh my god. I didn't really anticipate that.
Jammer plane standing by.
Are they out of...
Seed plane looking for radar. Fencing out.
I actually took quite a few casualties there. I won't lie. I guess we maybe take a run at one side and then again I'm massively under committed there. So you're going to come in there. You're going to come in there and take out that chopper, I guess. And you two are going to come around here and hopefully finish them off.
CAS mission confirmed. CAS is on the way.
There we go. So I maybe should have just committed them all to one side. There's these anti-radar. There we go. That'll do a job.
Strike complete. Direct hits confirmed. No more radar emissions detected. They're either destroyed or too afraid to turn them on now. Zulu liner out.
Let's get you boys out of there. Oh. I would have liked to finish them off if I'm completely honest, but here we are.
The reinforcements, loaded with infantry and airdroppable vehicles.
Cool.
Cargo planes automatically airdrop troops where you call them. You can also give the order manually if you want the plane to arrive from a different direction.
That's pretty cool. So we're going to pause.
Control tower at the end of the runway. We will use this elevated position as an observation post
Airborne.
to call in airstrikes.
And we probably want a weapon squad move over and sort of cover the approaches to this, I would imagine. Right? At least that feels like that's what should make sense. So, right. We're bringing you lads in on that. It's automatically done it. Two of you. HMG team. One of you. Two of you. And then that's going to come in. I guess, do we drop direct? I wonder if we drop like between here. Or do we drop here and then make our way? I'm going to commit to this just now. Vehicles wise. Seems to be. Oh, we can call in a drone. Cool. And we've also got our airlift boys. So let's get two of you and you lads, and we'll call them in, I guess, like here. And hopefully here we can approach from this side. Kent might have made a massive mistake here. I'm sure I'll find out in like no time at all. So you boys are going to airdrop. Oh no, there we go. Perfect. Here's the airdrops. And I believe I can bring these in, and I'm assuming they'll come down and smash them. Wonder if I just do this just now and just start systematically wiping out their anti-air.
Changing course. Time attack confirmed.
I thought I called two of them in, but here we are.
New bearing.
Oh shit, they've got men here. My bad.
Cargo plane here.
So we'll just call them out. Yep, that's that gone. You're going to come around there. You're going to come around there, and then we'll get you boys out of there. Well, this isn't looking so hot. You lads are looking a bit better though, so that's good.
Position is now identified. The security forces of the airbase are probably already on their way.
Okay, so I guess I need to stop messing around and just get these weapons teams in here. I need to wait on them leaving before I can use them again. So you lads could strafe and run. We could do it manually, but I think we just want to get you out of here. Oh, what's going on here? Let's get rid of that. Bring these lads down and maybe smash some of the infantry with some of these boys. Let's try and take some of these points here. We've managed to capture some supplies here, which is cool. You lads need to run. Get yourselves into the building, try and keep yourselves safe if you can. You lads need to get in there. There we go. That's the game.
The first objective is in our hands.
Enemy
Okay.
planes are trying to take off.
I'm assuming
Nail them down before they can escape.
that's
From
very
now
good.
on, this is a no-fly zone for the enemy.
Let me pause please so I can micro this properly. Thank you very much. So they apparently have planes that they're trying to take off with. Where's that exactly? I'm going to hit them and then pull out, I think. Yeah, but anyway, sorry, we need more infantry, that's for sure. So, two of you. Then, oh, we can only call. Okay. I see. If we call you lads in, we maybe get you there. And do we have another one ready? We do. Call that one in here and just take a bit of positioning. Essentially. Oh shit, there's the plane. Bad. We don't have any other aircraft ready. They don't have exactly the greatest amount of ammunition, so this is not ideal. You're going to go for the front one, you're going for the back one. There we go. Our boys on the ground are actually shooting at them. Brilliant. You boys are going to get out there, you boys are going to swap places. You can get out there. You can also, you're about to drop them. Get out there. Oh dear. Kind of coming in hot here. Let's get these out so we can hopefully rearm them and get them back. Getting leather from far here. They're out, pressing here. Try and get them in the building. Okay, I think we need to start really bringing down some decent weapons teams here, and I think we'll maybe try and be sensible about where we drop them here. Bring a load of you down here, we can probably push this way, I'd imagine. On foot? I could bring them in on foot. Okay, wait the now then. But with no vehicles we can bring them in on. I mean, maybe we bring in a drone, I can't see that being a bad thing. We've taken out most of the anti-air, it's going to give us really good comms, I imagine. Right, airborne's done what we needed them to do there. You lads should be okay there. Got some reinforcements coming in there that are going to do some good anti-infantry work. 2 weapon squads here. We can actually garrison inside the planes, which is cool as hell. We'll do that. They're getting hit here with some mortar fire by the looks of it. Oh, there's an anti-air there. Oh dear. We need to just get loads of... oh dear. We get them in the building, they should have good counter-fire against them, I would imagine. So we'll see. Yeah, kind of, General, yes. That's the long short of it, honestly, yeah. We are getting absolutely decimated in places. I've got loads of anti-airs coming now, they're kind of countering us pretty hard. So we can't bring any vehicles in, we basically just have... where's our drone? Did that get shot down already? Oh my god. And we're waiting on that replenishing, so we can't get anyone here anytime soon. Okay, that's an issue. That's definitely an issue. I think I should have probably committed a little bit more to bringing the boys in. Here we're doing what we can, we're doing damage, but they're still putting up a pretty decent bit of spirited resistance. Luckily here our javelins are doing some pretty extensive work. I'm gonna use you boys to switch positions here. Our LMG squad's doing some work there, we'll get into this plane. Our drone's coming, right? So this has nothing other than decent recon, I imagine. Oh god. From here. Easier said than done, my friend. We have limited, we're still waiting on our AC-130s coming, but although they're not ACs, they're cargo 130s. They're out of Nature Valley granola bar. Ah, to be young again. Right, they're getting leathered here. They are going to start pushing us again here, though. And they're going to probably leather our boys here. So we want to basically hide and then entice them in. So we're going to come out of the building. They do have line of sight there, so again, we're going to pull out. We're going to sort of hide and then we're going to get back in the building when they're back in range. Which should be like now and then now. There we go. Then hopefully we can hit them with anti. There we go, look at that. Damn. Do we have another plane ready? We do not. But here we have A-10s, baby. F-35s too. So, you know what? We need reinforcements here, so let's do this. Again, I'm probably getting too excited and calling them all in at once, which is probably not the meta. But it's hard not to get excited here, I'll be honest. Here's our F-35s, we're going to try and target some of this anti-air. And then we've got the boys. One of you is going to hit that. The other one's going to hit these lads. You know something? Let's just strafe and run that.
We have lost control of our defensive position at the end of the runway.
We did? Oh, so we did. My bad, sorry about that. What's that? My god, the A-10s are incredible in whatever they do. Do we have an AC? We do. Right, we're just literally going to do... No, we don't want on foot. We want you lads in there. Insufficient funds, damn, okay. Right, you can get out there, you've used your ammo, you can also get out there. Nope, you've been shot down, that's cool. Awesome. Let's just get you out there and not lose you. Let's get a drone over here. Get most of them out of here. You're going to go try and just leather them if we can. Right, we're going to pause. Still no vehicles, which is a bit of a ball ache, if I'm honest. We're going to call 5 of these boys in. I think we're going to land them like there, hopefully in the trees. Hopefully that's going to be good. And then we do have another one ready. I think we will bring these lads. No, we don't want to go on foot. Okay, we're just going to wait and replenish a bit more points, I think. Bit of a heavy instance here. This is going to go after the anti-airs, which I'm going to guess I probably don't need to be doing right now. So we're going to turn them around, and we're going to use them to hit some of this infantry. Start trying to hit some of these lads. Bird. I'm here for it. Right, I probably need to be way more aggressive here than what I'm currently doing. So let's start trying to take some position in. Our boys have dropped here, they're kind of under pretty extensive fire, which is not Lipog. You lads are going to move here, you lads are going to move there. They're going to go there. Right, we're being leathered here by very accurate anti-infantry fire. You boys are going to hit them, you boys are going to hit them. I'm assuming with the sheer volume of troops we have here, they should be overwhelmed pretty quickly, if I'm honest. I've been absolutely leathered. Right, let's go boys, we need to get out of the line of fire. Right, you are leaving, that's good, we should get a refund for you in the middle. Oh. See, can we get in them? Damn. This drone's been invaluable, I'll tell you that. Okay, so 185 to spawn that, we could get a load of boys down here. I wonder if we just get some... See, the thing is, I don't just want HMGs in there, I want you lads. But it doesn't seem I can do that. I don't just want one load of the boys in there, I want like a squad of them. Do you know what I mean? It's not that straightforward. Agent number 1, how are you, my friend? How is Mr. Canuck? What were you streaming this evening and how did it go? Raiders, hello there, welcome in. I am Randolph guy, Kyle. We stream a lot of strategy games tonight and this is no exception. We have been lucky enough to be given a key early by Slytherin for Broken Arrow, and our arrow is well and truly being broken at the moment. But we're trying to do something about that. Hope you all had a joyous evening with our boy Agent number 1 and are feeling fine and ready to go about your day. We are getting ouchied here pretty bad, honestly. Pretty bad. Right, we're calling in reinforcements, we're going to try and drop. It'd be cool to do something with these planes, but I don't think that's going to be an option. Our drone's honestly doing pretty great here for us. You lads are getting absolutely leathered here, aren't you? Yep. There's our HMGs coming and our lads here. Need you there, need you there, need you there. We managed to take them out. There's HMGs, supplies everywhere, man. Rough biscuits here. Rough biscuits, we get F-16s. Now they're more set up for basically everything other than what we're about to use them for. But that's okay. We're going to use them to hopefully fire at some of these ground targets and thin them on the ground. This is a much harder mission than the other ones, I have to say. It's okay, that didn't go too great, it has to be said. And our F-16 here. I'm pretty sure they're just gun running. I don't think they have too much that they can use to actually do damage here. Let's try and take out some of these vehicles, they're kind of harassing us when they run around. That should be a good hit, I imagine. Nope. We can take out that though, it's definitely got air capabilities. I'll happily take down a Mi-24. You need to pop some flares and just get out of there. So we've managed to take a pretty decent position in here actually. So I'm going to try and move the boys over and give our HMGs. So I dare say we now have somewhere that we can land troops here. pretty straightforward, pretty easily. So that's something. You lads could start pushing up here, but again, I'd rather take line of sight. As far as I can tell, we have no time restraints on us, so we can relax and kick it back. Agent, it's feeling good. It's like a light-hearted sort of... light-hearted's maybe not the right way to describe it, but it's a... It's kind of like easier approach to some of the wargaming stuff you see around. Like, it's a lot more accessible feeling than some of them. It's a lot more arcadey, but not in a bad way. And the difficulty is very scalable, so, you know, I've got it at a relatively low difficulty, just like you boys need to take care of that. I dare say we should maybe just follow you back and get some more ammo there. We're going to pull you lads over, replenish the ammo and see what we can do. So here we're genuinely landing some more troops, which I don't think is a bad thing. We are getting hit with them already. I think we may actually need to get some supplies down here. No AC-130, so they're still loitering. They're about to leave, so that's good. Right, so we need to do something about this, maybe capture this so we're not getting anything behind us. Here we're slowly moving some lads up and taking some positions here. So the HMG team moved, you lads can go there, you can go there. So you're getting hit from way over there. This is where we sort of need the lads with the carpet bombs. I don't know if it's these guys that have got the carpet bombs or not, but I'll tell you something. I could do with just some fire support there. Let's see what capabilities they've got. We'll pause it quickly and have a look here. So we can strafe and run, bomb and run's what we want, and we want to just absolutely leather that. Afterburner, precision strike. Okay, we're going to carpet bomb first, then we'll make a decision from there. But the F-35 should be able to do some work. He stays does best. Hey Deb, how you doing? See how this damage goes. Nice sort of fire for effect type sort of thing. We are now out of ammo. We have some air, but I don't think there's any air to be shot at. So in all honesty, we're just going to pull you out. And again, there's no other air ready at the moment, but we can once again call it in. We can get some infantry in vehicles. Now, honestly, I would... wait a minute. It just gave me the option to call them in, and then it took it away. Why was that? Interesting. Right, we're going to call some boys in here. You lads can get out of there. We'll pull you back and try and keep you safe. Blowing some smoke, getting in there. We're going to move our HMG team across, get them in there, see if they can assist. And then I think we're going to try and get some of our air in and just soften up some of these targets around here. Perion, welcome back, a friend. Welcome back again, friend. Jesus. Hope I'm okay. That was a real slip there. Okay, here it's now giving us the option, then taking it away, to call these boys in. So it's saying that we can use vehicles, and then it's like, nah, by the way, we can't. We're going to pull that out before we lose it through lack of ammo. And then honestly, we need to get some ammo in here. You lads are out of ammo, I believe, so we'll do that. And then you lads can move there. We've used the ammo here by the looks of it, so we're going to move you lads up here and just try and get eyes on. I think I'd like to get some recon in here. You can pull these lads and maybe deploy them there, move them up the side, maybe even go out this way a bit and try and just get eyes on. We've got a recon coming in that's going to hopefully give us some line of sight. You lads, we really do need some supplies though, don't we? Oh! Now we can bring in vehicles. Now, what the hell is a Brutus? Oh, I like that. Let's bring in 2 LAVs and we will call that in again here. Pulling these boys back, trying to keep them safe. HMG there's not looking too hot. We do have some anti-tank there. But we have you boys again. So I'm going to call both of them. Oh no, I'm only bringing one in. Guess so. We'll bring them both in. Right, I'm going to come in here and we're going to try and take out you. Where's the drone? Because we can use the drone to laser designate that. Right? Okay, just now. Or not. Does this not have any actual bombs in it? It's got rockets. So laser designator, we can strafe and run. I'm going to use the F-35 to start to take out this chopper. And you, my friend, are going to go and hit this Stuka if you can, although I think it's about to be eliminated. if I'm honest. Come on, buddy. That's it. Taken care of. Let's try and hit them. Take out these supplies, even though we can probably use them. It's down. Try and take this bad boy out. We're going to do a precision strike. We're going to try and hit there. I think the F-35 probably going to be a harder time for them shooting them down, I imagine. This point, I'm not going to call much more in. I think we're just going to get a load more infantry if we can. 2 you boys called in here, and again we'll try and start pushing this side a bit. So we have some supply here, so that means we can pull these lads back, get them sort of replenished and back in the fight, which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to move you lads up, and we're going to get LAV moving up here and see what's what. F-35's under shot down. I imagine that would be a massive celebration for them if they pulled that off in real life. You boys have got more ammo. We've got some lads about to come and drop in there. We're going to move you lads up and see what the crack is. Got 2 F-16s we can call in, and then I wouldn't mind getting another... What is that Brutus, by the way? It's just a howitzer. It looks badass as hell. Marth, how you doing? So we've managed to drop our 2 AGL teams in. We're going to move both them up, and we're going to use them to, ideally, help suppress up here, and then we're going to move you lads up to here. We still have a tiny little bit of supplies here. I'm going to move these boys back and just replenish what I can. These guys have got their javelins. They've got a couple of rounds left, so they can cover the approach here, which is the dream. Again, I'm probably playing this way too cautiously, but what are you going to do, right? Slow and steady. We're going to move these lads up to here and then go through the tree line. Then here, I think what we'll do is support air, call you in, and then we'll get... I'm very tempted to get some of these Brutus. They look cool as hell. So maybe I get 2 of them in, and we bring them here, put them at the back and counterfire, or it's going to be safer here. We know there's enemies back here as well, though, don't we? So maybe we be intelligent here, and we bring in a drone, and then clean it out with air, and then we call in the ability to counter. Probably makes a lot more sense, actually. You lads need to get back here. You've been absolutely leathered. And you lads can move up to here as well. Our LEV has taken some damage. We're going to pull that back and just get it, again, topped up, repaired, and fine fettle. You lads are going to go there. You lads are going to go there. And then you lads are going to go there. So we've got a nice position there. We've kind of moved up. You guys are going to absolutely gobble that supply, but not a bad thing. And then, honestly, I think we might just use you lads to call in, like, 5,000. It's probably a lot, but if we bring that in, like... here, and I guess there's no reason we can't bring in some special operators. But I kind of want to get some weapon squad. Seems like a good thing. I guess that'll do there. We'll risk a slightly riskier landing. Now there is some. It's exactly as we thought. So we're going to bring these lads in. And we're going to use them to hopefully clear this. We need the drone to spot them. Oh, there he is. Hello, friend. Can you finish them off, please? We want a strafing run, and right there. And we're going to pause this and just try and set up the second one. Hopefully we've not been too late here. There we go. Well, we've done damage to them, but I think it could probably have been better. I guess if we're completely honest, we can probably strafe them again. There's actually a lot of them here, so probably don't want to be calling in our boys. But these lads are landing very nicely with a load of supply, but oh, they're getting out-cheated big time. Javelin looks like it's about to do some work though, which is excellent. And then hopefully we can just run these lads. There we go. Nice hit there. The lads can hopefully pull back. Let's get the weapon squad moved up. Boys are taking damage, but we're clearing out here. Taking some nice positioning again. Okay, anyway, back to you lads. If I do that, I'm going to hope that they just target. I mean, we probably do want the Thunderbolts in here doing most of this work, if I'm honest, so let's just get you lads out of there. This is not your forte. Strafe and run, let's just hit that there, that should be better. So again, if we soften this up, we can hopefully use this area to bring some artillery in and start hitting some positions from further back. Befriend me back. Yeah, I don't know what went on with my speech there, so that's really cool, but we're back, right? Anyway, that was a pretty effective strafe and run. We'll give shout outs to that. I'm actually just going to pull him out. And then F-35, if we want to bring you in, why not? We can probably just hit that again, right? The drones are super helpful, I'll tell you that much. Now, we are going to precision strike. We're just going to hit that. Hit that building, please. So we've got one precision strike. It's fire away, and then we're basically going to pull you out. Although we could technically go kill that chopper, couldn't we? The javelins are doing their work again, which is fantastic stuff. It's hopefully going to get taken down. We're getting hit pretty extensively here. Yeah, that's fine. We've got our planes back, so we've done damage here, but I don't think we've done like enough, unfortunately. So I wonder if we're going to be sending infantry that way as well. You lads, let's move you up here, and then I wouldn't mind getting some. Get some recon in like here, and just use them to give us some spotting. Bit of a risky landing here, but could pay off big time if we pull it off. Again, here I guess we're just moving up and trying to be a bit more out there. We'll move up our weapon squad as we push up here. Same there. You lads are going there. You lads are going there. You lads can probably move there. You can stay there. Right. We need to see how this goes. If they manage to drop the lads up here, this is going to be pretty tremendous. Get some recon up here, give us some really good spotting, or maybe even laser designate for some of the targets. Looks like we're going to have a good drop, which is excellent. Really good, actually. There's the lads. Definitely a little bit to be desired there in terms of the movement, but that's okay. So we're going to move the lads up here, and then we're going to try and give them, use them to basically help us spot. That way we can hopefully get some accurate fire. Now again, what I really want is more air coming in here, but what I might do, I might drop these lads here and move through the tree line and just clear this out behind us. That way we can hopefully get our artillery in. But these boys getting here is probably going to be fairly massive, so if we get you there, you lads can maybe get there, give us decent line of sight. Let's get return fire on, Airborne, where? Up the front here. Damn, okay, they're getting very much attacked from multiple sides. Can you boys get back here? We'll pop some smoke once we're out, like so, and pull them back. There we go. Okay, very successful drop here. You boys are hopefully going to move up there. You three can move up here, and then we're just going to try and clear this out as best we can. A little bit of supplies we can capture here, which isn't a bad thing. Air-wise, nothing available to us at the moment. Oh, did you check the price on CD keys, General? I assume you did, obviously, right? Right. You are finally gone, my friend. That's good. You're going to move in there. You three are going to come over here. We're going to try and clear that without... where are you firing? Damn, that's quite a line of sight on the boys there. So they have no line of sight here, so we actually want to approach them from that side. Oh, shit. Destroyed where? Oh, over here. Damn. Hopefully, I'm hoping the snipers can do some work there. It looks like they can, which is excellent. Come on, boys, finish them. Yeah, there we go. We're going to throw smoke, and then we're going to pull out. Go back onto return fire. We'll get over here, and now that way, we now have line of sight. We can see what we're sort of working with here. Here we're looking good, so you lads have line of sight there. We can probably sprint and get in there, I imagine. Let's go, boys. We're going to wait, and we're going to sprint the second they are about to shoot us. Which is, wait for it, and now, go. Go, go, go. They should have line of sight, I think. Unless we're just out of range. There we go, right, they're over. You lads are fine here. They can't see there. If we approach from this side, we should be good. They're about to start firing at us, which is less pog. Let's move in here. We should be able to all get in there, and then we can hopefully just suppress them in a straight out shootout. Boys here are firing. Let's get you lads off return fire. They can hopefully do some sniper work here. Oh, there's an obstacle apparently. Still spotting for us though. Right, air-wise, F-16, we have an AGM, so we're going to use that here. And again, wait for it. We're going to have a little bit of a gap this time. We're going to pause. And where are you? You're here, my friend. We're going to just fire at this. Might double team this building and just try and finish it. Bit extensive for what we're doing, but hey ho. Ideally we'll not just... Oh, nice. Boys are doing the work there. We're going to run across here, just try and take this building, put a bit more pressure on. We know there's a lot of damage about to come in here, so that's good. Good damage there. Times 2. the afterburner on, so they should both get out there pretty easily. There we go. Turns out there's more lads in here than we thought, so that's obviously fantastic. Snipers are up here. We'll move our LAV up, see if it can offer any assistance. And then here, honestly, let's get these lads up to full fighting condition. Let's move you there. You lads are going to move to there. You lads are going to move to there. Put some pressure on here. There's obviously still some enemies in here. I think on that note, we'll bring in another drone here. And maybe another drone over this side, just to see what we're dealing with. And then this drone here, we can pull that out. We have managed to capture this, which is excellent. And then here we've got loads of lads that can move up to this tree line. You lads can come and hopefully use the supplies. And I guess you lads can come here. So this is now done. We could possibly set this up as our actual like artillery position. So I think that's going to be our plan. So what we want is support and then Brutus, right? But to do that, I'm going to guess we need these. So to do that, we're going to want to do 2 of them, I guess. And we just drop them here and we'll set up there. For that, we probably do want some lads on the perimeter, though, just in case anyone tries to push us here. So let's leave a couple of boys here. You lads can come here. Using the supplies pretty quickly, that's for sure. And they're basically full health. And there we go. You boys can move here. You boys can maybe move there. Let's move there. Okay, let's see how this goes. $10 off. Damn, General. You could refund it and play the Super Bro move. I know you obviously want to, right? Right. Not terrible here. We're actually capturing the point, which is great. Push you guys across here. They are actually firing at our drone this time. Let's pull that out. It's kind of done its job by spotting here. We're going to move you there. You're going to go there, and you're going to move up to the middle. You lads can move and get hopefully come up here and give us a better line of sight. There's some supplies here that we can hopefully capture. Don't shoot at that, please. My god, I thought they were going to start shooting at that and blow it up. That would have been not so great. Let's get you guys moving up. Let's get you guys moving up, and let's get you guys moving up. Here, you lads are coming in to replenish. We have our Brutus here now. So it can fire mission. Right, what are we going to fire at? We're not capturing this, so there's something here, but I'd like to take that out. Kind of excited to see this thing go. It's only got 18 shells. But it looks absolutely amazing. It'd be better if it was a Toyota Hilux though, right? I think once that's fired, we're going to have to move it pretty quickly and just keep it moving around. That's a very large shell. Imagine first hit to kill it. Not miles off. That's slightly better. How many shells is it going to fire, I wonder? That's not that accurate actually, is it? Right, you lads, let's get in there and replenish. Let's get in there and replenish. Move the LEV up the middle. And you lads can hopefully move to there and give us a line of sight. A lot of choppers flying over this side, isn't there? Can you guys fire at that? You can. There we go. That'll do. We've kind of shocked it and ruined its day, which is nice. You lads can actually go over here and replenish your ammo, which we definitely want. And you lads can get there. You lads can get there. Okay, again, we're playing this slow. I've probably been overly cautious, but again, I'm honestly really enjoying this. I'm going to get another Brutus in, just to have a little bit of a battery here, I think. Might even bring this one in over this side. And we'll get the airborne over here so they can't sort of sneak up on us or flank us or anything. Vehicles, I think I'd like to get a few more in, but I think to do that we need to do it this way, don't we? An Avenger.
The enemy barracks have been secured, sir.
We got a couple of LAVs in here.
Attention on your main objectives, Commander.
Excellent. Oh shit. We need them to get ammo as quick as we can. Crap. So we need them to get ammo and also not to die, or we could do this and try and take it out with the F-35 if we can get there in time. So let's afterburner and then hit that if we can. Did we get the other Brutus down? Don't know if we did. Oh, we did, sorry. We've got our 2 Brutus here. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to soften up this area. It's their basic base, so let's just do some damage there. Here, I guess we'll probably end up artillery in that as well, honestly. We've got LEV here. We're going to move that up. Sort of use it to spot there. You lads can move up. A decent position here. So again, I could definitely be playing this way more aggressively, but this is it's a lot of fun, honestly, doing this. We're going to absolutely blow this place to smithereens, I think. You need to get there. There we go. That place is getting absolutely leathered. So let's just move our Brutus up. and move you up just so we're constantly firing and moving. Here, you lads need to get back. Let's just run them if we can. Please get out. Damn it. They got them. Well, that's that. Let's get you boys into the trees. Into the trees. We'll get the airborne there. AGL team there and airborne there. Right, slowly moving up on the right. Here, this is at half fuel. That's okay so far. Let's get the F-35 in again. We'll try and take out this chopper. It's an Mi-35. That's actually an aggressive chopper, but it's looking like our infantry boys are actually doing some work here. LAV's down though. Cliché. Salve, brother. Welcome back. And the her. Appreciate that. Hope you are doing just fan-dabby-dozy. What's been occurring with your good self? I reckon we're going to get our boys here, and this time I kind of want the supplies, if I'm honest. We'll maybe do a bit of that and just see what happens here. Our LAV got absolutely wrecked, which was less than ideal. And then here we've got our boys. See, I wish you could call in like pilots and like take their planes, but I'm maybe going a little bit too retro here. That's probably not something that most troops would just be basically trained on. Let's get you boys here. I feel like we could probably retake this now. You boys there. You boys there. And here we're getting a nice lit up here. A decent whack of damage. Our drone's gone now. That's a bit sad. I think we'll just get another one of them straight in, honestly. We'll get it over here. And we're going to get another drone over this area. Just hopefully let's see what's going on. We'll play War Thunder. Do you guys remember that crazy video that came out of the Ukraine war where the guy was in a Bradley absolutely leathering a T-72, and he literally said he remembered where the weak spots were from playing War Thunder? I was like, wow, gamer. You know what, let's go overkill here and try and reduce casualties. 2 drones coming in. There's one here, where's the other one? There we go. So here you're gonna strafe that. And then you're going to strafe that. Yeah, so again here we're going more for damage than anything else. Try and pull these lads back, keep them safe. You lads can retreat and hopefully keep yourselves safe, and then hopefully the A-10s bird are going to finish this off. Oh yeah, buddy. That'll do the job, right? That will do the job. Let's get these boys in here as quick as we can. Let's get you boys in here as quick as we can. We retake this, we're going to be in a pretty nice position. You can honestly get out of there. You can get out of there. We've done what we needed to do. So here, I wonder if we just take out those supplies, right? Let's just do it. Take that out. We're going to give them a bit of a weak point. Here they do have... Oh, wow, okay. Our lads there just doing some work for us. Decent amount of supplies still there, so... Try and keep an eye and make sure that they've got a decent amount of ammo. Move you lads to there. Thunderbolts are retreating. Going to need some supply for these lads, and honestly I think I am just going to call that in along with... You know what? Let's just bring in a third one. Why not? Don't see why not. Put them there. That's those supplies gone anyway. Right, you are out of ammo. You have 3 left. Let's just soften this up again. Basically getting into a position where we can move here. Control tower has been captured. We're going to move these lads up now. Got our Stinger boys here, and our AGL team can go up there. It's kind of rewarding playing this sort of so slowly, isn't it? Anyway, I'm enjoying it. Oh, hope it's okay to watch. I think we'll move some lads over here because we're kind of not really necessarily needing too many lads here. Maybe leave someone in the control tower. Got our supplies here, and then we've got 3 Brutus. And then here, what we're going to fire at. Okay, I don't know of anything that I would say we would sort of necessarily need to fire at with any urgency. These lads are too important with their anti-air capabilities, as we're seeing literally straight away. Although that being said, they're running out of ammo. We've got one other Stinger round left, which is about to go, I think. There we go. That's a nice hit. On that note, I think we do that, and then we just bring in some more Stinger lads, and we drop it right in the middle there. Got supplies back there. I think we'll, in this instance, pull back and just use the supplies up. These boys are going to come over here and just use the last of that. And we'll move up here, try and take that. It's going to cover the approach. So here, Let's grab the weapons squad, move them up. You lads can go into that building. And here we've got our boys pretty much more or less just about back at full ammo, which is cool. We're covering barbed wire. It's kind of wild to see, General. Yes, it's genuinely pretty nuts, isn't it? Let's bring in an F-16. I think an F-16 should be able to take that down pretty easily. Manage to get the boys away. We just need as many flares going out here as we can, trying to keep them safe. You need to oh no, it's dead. That's fine then, I guess. Cool. Boys moving up. You lads are full of stinger ammo again, and we'll move our HMG team up to here. Oh, they're getting leathered there. Right, Brutus boys, let's move you away from the ammo dump. You lads are good to move up. And then here again, we've got some supplies that are unguarded, but I think that's okay. I am going to just leave them be for the moment, and then here I think we're going to look to move in and see what the crack is. So I think here we want to go air these boys. See, it's only letting us put one of them in, and maybe a couple of infantry. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll try and drop them there and see what happens. And then we will bring in another recon, try and hold it back a little bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. There is lads here then. Try and get eyes on them. You lads can move up. You lads can go in there. So again, I'm probably playing too cautiously, but that's okay. 3 of you, let's fire at them. Try and take it out. Okay, we're about to clear the helipad next, I would probably say. See if that works out. We should probably get these lads firing at them, I think. So we've got our LAV down, we're going to move that across. You lads are moving up, you lads are going there, you lads are going there. You're going there, you lads can move up. Your lads can move there. Weapon squad, let's pull them back, keep them safe if we can. Our artillery's doing its work. And then here, let's just move with a bit of aggression here. Airborne! We're going to just sweep this place, see what we've got. I don't know if we have anything here to contend with. There's nothing that's making it known. We did light this up with a decent bit of artillery, so I'm hoping it pays. It looks like it is clear, which is great. We've neutralised it. We'll just need to move in some of the lads so that we can kind of contest it. So let's get some anti-air boys here. Get you here, my friend, and you can stay there. You lads can hopefully go there, and then you lads go there. That'll hopefully. The helicopters have mostly been coming from this direction, so hopefully that's something that we can contest with. Here, honestly, I'm just gonna fire at that right up. I think here we could probably push in. Get here with oh shit! They still have anti-air somewhere, unfortunately. Moving the lads up, except you're going back to get more ammo from the dump. The artillery is invaluable. I mean, I dare say that's like most things in sort of modern warfare, but I would say that artillery is definitely invaluable. We lost another drone, unfortunately, but our boys are about to move in. Hopefully, give us some eyes on. You're going to go there, lads. You're going to move over here and just give us eyes there. Yes, you can go there, and then you can probably go there and give us a decent eyes. You guys are staying there, just sort of man the flank, make sure we're fine. Oh, there's one lad. I mean, there's one guy there that survived the artillery strikes. I wouldn't fancy being him. Honestly, Cucumber, the game itself took me by surprise how much I'm actually enjoying it. Like, I knew it was going to be like my sort of general taste, but the amount of fun I'm having has taken me off guard a bit. It's been really, really cool. We'll move our LAV up, see if we can do some damage to them. Let's get you boys up. And try and very riskily move you across there. I think they're going to get got though. They have anti-tank capabilities though. Our Bushmaster is doing some work, I think. There we go. This has now been captured, which is excellent. We're kind of set up really well, aren't we? Let's get the artillery moved. Maybe not too much. We'll move one of you there. One of you there.
The airstrip is secured. Now let's move to our final
okay, it's not over.
Command center of the air base.
Should have known.
We need to finish capturing this base before receiving the counterattack
Move up.
that will surely
Move up.
fall upon us.
Infantry here. Copy. We take that building.
Okay, we're dug in pretty well on this side, I would say. Our anti-air is going to do some pretty serious work.
Imagery analysis reveals the possible presence of an Su-57, codename Felon, stationed in an unknown area on this base.
Oh.
This is the most modern and secretive stealth plane operated by
Oh,
Russia.
damn.
Getting our hands on an intact airframe would
Where
be
the hell's that gonna be?
invaluable.
They have some artillery counter-fire on us. Where from, though? Over here, there. Let's do this. We're going to have to close the gap to actually contest it, but that's fine. We have too many men in here. They're way too close together.
Look for this plane before they destroy it, Commander.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
The most likely position would be in one of the many aircraft shelters surrounding the base. But that's
God,
going to be
how
like
far
looking
out
for
are
a
they?
needle in a haystack.
One of these. Drones are particularly useful to survey areas. They're not wrong. Is there some over here? They're not. They're not finding areas. Let's check over here. We just lost our supply. Get supply dropped. Don't think it did it? Damn. Okay, these lads are moving up. I'm quite happy to allow them to move up and then do some counter fire. I think here we're going to have to get one of you lads again. That'll do, I guess. Maybe there. They're coming up. Our weapons team should make pretty light work of them, honestly. Move you to there, move you to there. You lads here so you can hit the counter-air, anti-air, then there we should be okay. You lads get in here, move the LAV around here. You lads go there, you lads go there. Hey, where's our artillery, man? You lads not finally firing. We'll let them finish firing and we'll move them up. There's our AC-130 coming in. Hopefully manages to get the boys away and the supplies it has. Let's get you guys moving before we end up trouble here. You lads are going that way. You lads are going that way. Right. Okay. What's that there? SU-24. So it's not there, but it could be over this area. Let's get these guys into a control group and then let's just continue doing a bit of this. Just trying to light up these areas. Oh crap, we've got a lot of anti-air going on. Damn. Damn. How are you guys for ammo? 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. Let's pull back and see what we can do. Artillery's doing some work. We've got these drones coming in. They're pretty much throwaways, but the idea is just to try and get eyes on what we're firing at here. They have a lot of anti-air, don't they? I'm tempted to bring in some of these boys. 1200mm. These are the clearing tanks, aren't they? Let's get these lads in here and we'll see what we can do. Right, these lads have replenished their ammo again. If we keep moving them here, I think that's gonna keep the air, their chopper contingent away from us. We're now gonna move up a bit and see what we can do here. And you guys are there, you're fine, you're covering that approach. You lads could probably start moving up, I imagine. I think our next big fight's going to be over this side. I really want to take these out. Out of range. How much? Oh, miles out of range. Let's move them to here then. Here is the Sheridan coming in. Big beefy boy. Get you boys moved up. Get you boys moved up. And let's get you boys moved up. And these lads could probably move out this way and give us a bit more coverage, and then you lads can also move out that way. Well, this has been a mixed one so far. Making value one of all the exact same thing. Very much so. Whether if we just artillery that, we should be able to easily take it out, I think. Right. Did we bring in some of you lads? I need you to take out these anti-airs. 1. Boom. Afterburn. Boom. Afterburn. Let's just take out some of their anti-air capabilities. If we can. Artillery's done its job there. Let's pull you lads back. And here. Let's get you boys moving up. Let's get you boys moving up. Unfortunately, we have not finished that off there. It's a little bit disappointing. We've damaged it. It's used up some ammo, but we've not finished it off. Both of the boys have taken damage, so let's get some flares up. Hopefully distract it a bit. Come on, boys.
Strike complete.
God damn.
Direct hits confirmed.
Got a Sheridan here. Hopefully it's going to come in handy. Lads can move up. These lads are still moving. Get them running. Our boys here. LAV's doing some work. They are both done. Right, airwise. We're bringing 2 air here just to try and again soften up a bit. Let's hit that. A10. Slow. I guess we'll try and hit that. Then to there. There we go. I guess they're not going to be gun running or anything, so let's get rid of them. A10's coming in. Honestly, I've been kind of slogged in and doing a lot of shenanigans here. So let's get these boys moved in and drop them there. You boys could probably move back and get a little bit of supply. You boys, let's oh dear. See if I hit these Strellas. Strellas are kind of no joke, right? You know, these F-16s managed to follow the damn train. I feel like I'm missing out on a meme there, blind. Right, here we've pushed up pretty nicely. We're just going to continue doing so. Here we go. You lads there, you lads there. You're going to get there. Hopefully give us eyes on. About to bring in another tank. Here, there we go. Got a little bit of support here. You boys need to drop and then get out of there. There we go. Let's get you boys out there. Tank can move up here as quick as we can. There we go. You boys can move here. Kind of engaging well here. Hopefully we take them out and then we can retreat. There we go. Pull back, lads. Go back to there and run. Absolutely peg it. Okay, our tanks seem to be doing pretty well. Let's move this over and just get some fire support here for them. Let's pull you lads back and get you replenished. We just lost one of our assault gun sort of boysies here. HMG team is doing some work to the BDRM. Could be better though. That could definitely be better. Can you boys pull back? Can you boys hit that with anything? No, you can't. Damn. Can you boys get back here? I might need some air here just to help us actually. Oh shit, we lost a tank. Oh damn. Didn't really expect that there. Now you guys are anti-air more than anything, so let's get you in there. You in there and we'll just try and hit them when they come. Or that works. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you very much. Oh god, you guys are confusing me with the Enclave. You boys, we've got 2 AGL teams in there, that's fine. Here, let's push up. Let's get you lads also pushing up. We'll take a bit more territory over this side. Find the SU. Shit, we're on a time limit. Okay, at this point, let's just do that, I guess. And then maybe we approach it with some whatever air we can get to come in and just distract them.
New grid set. Roger that.
Right?
Drone is on its way.
So the drones are on their way. We need them to basically kind of be escorted in almost. I think if we move over that side we should be fine. Right, so we've got our actual air coming in. We're going to use them to basically try and lighten up some of this anti-air they have. EG, let's hit them. And you, my friend, are going to precision strike. Ideally right there. They're getting prepared, they're about to bombs away. Is that away? See, I don't know at what point we can retreat that. Is it the second it's away? Is it still got a bit of guidance going on? That should be it done now, I think. There we go. Out you get, my friend. You, my friend, you're gonna go hit that. But you boys, we need to get a bit of aggression up here if we want to try and take this out. Which I guess is progressively looking less and less likely. Let's get moving. Our tank needs to just move up. You boys need to move up. Our drones are coming in en masse, which is just great. That's exactly what you want them to be doing. En masse. You boys are getting replenished. Get your morale back together. We'll move you up as quick as we can. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be up this way. Right, so you, my friend, can we bring in a load of LAVs? Maybe some infantry too, no? Get some supply, I guess. Go right there. Our drones are getting whacked down. That's fantastic. Great news. No anti-air ready. None at all. Right, our drones are coming in. They have no ammo left. That's super cool. So here, let's move up. You lads can move up to there, I guess. You boys move to here. Oh, SU-57. That's it. Right? Was that it? Find the SU-57. It is. That's it. Go, 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 go. We found it. Shit. Do we have anything we used that we can... Bollocks. Oh my god, we found it and I didn't realise. Again, another example of the game not wiping your ass. You boys need to afterburner, please, and we need to strafe and run the crap out of that. Can you boys... Okay, let's get out of the way. A little bit close here, I think. 4 seconds, it's going to be tight. Yes! Whoa, we couldn't have done that much closer to failing there, really, could we? Defend the runway. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there.
I think we can safely assume that it's either been moved to another location or that it was never there in the first place.
We just blew it up. We just blew it up. Okay. We're getting one plane that's going to come in and land, and then I assume we're going to have to defend. So do we want some heavy tanks or do we want Bradley and infantry? Now I'm thinking we want some... We're supposed to take it. I don't know how. We don't have pilots. I can't call pilots in or anything. We're going to take the tanks, I think. It's the only thing that makes real sense to me. Oh well. We blew it up and did them a favour. My bad. Imagine being that pilot and coming into land in like an area like this. It must have been absolutely wild. I mean, this was literally the Ruskies' planet. Is it Hostamel or whatever it was called? It's kind of wild to see that. Okay, we need to pause. You boys get out there. You've done your bit. Honestly, you can get out there as well. Right, I'd like to pause, please. Is there tanks here, yeah? Yeah, they are. So defend the runway. Where are they coming from? So that's the thing. Do I know? There's no spawn point. It normally sort of hints to you which direction they're coming from. So I'm thinking that this Abrams we move to like here, and then this Abrams we move to like here. You lads can maybe just get in here, occupy these, and get ready to make yourselves an absolute nuisance. You boys can fall back. You've still got some supplies there. You boys can fall back. I think we're pretty well set up there, and it could be better and worse in places. I would have liked a couple of choppers, if I'm honest. RQ-7 destroyed. That's honestly fine. So it's saying defend the runway, but we're not entirely sure sort of what against or what we're up against here. You guys are falling back to rearm. Let's try and defend further out here, if I'm honest. Let's get you lads in here and get you replenished. We've got some lads out here. LEV can come out here. Got Sheridan here. You boys can get over there. You boys can go there. You boys can go... I don't know where they're best located. It's probably not there, actually. Oh, there we go. Taking down a couple of choppers, which is never bad news. I think we'll get just some supplies dropped like here, just so we can pull these lads back and keep them armed. I think we're about to take down this chopper, which is excellent. Go on, boys. We're definitely ruining his day, which I'm kind of here for. I think we just lost our Sheridan that was up here. Oh, there's anti-air there, unfortunately. Right, oh god, they've got artillery here. Oh god. That's not ideal. Let's get you boys back there, try and get you replenished. Move up into the trees here. How long are we defending the runway for as well? Like, it's not really told us this. Got 2 tanks here and I'm not really sure how to use them. Oh, there's some anti-air coming. Right, at this point, what we're going to do is get a few of you lads in. We'll land you in relative safety here. You boys are not full of ammo yet. That should be okay. They're definitely coming in here, so let's leave them arming themselves here, actually. Let's pull you guys back so we're not getting too involved here. Some supplies coming here, which is excellent. We'll get you lads over here to replenish. And you lads can hopefully get in there. Should be fine. We just lost our plane that came in and reinforced that, so that's not ideal. Okay, we do have an F-35. I think if we fly it in there, it'll be absolute disaster waiting to happen. So I think here we're going to... Still can't bring anything in other than via plane, which I guess honestly makes a lot of sense. I think we're just replenishing stuff just now and defending. Again, it'd be nice to have an idea of how long we're expected to do this for. But I guess that's not the aim of the game at the moment. You need to get back in and replenish. You lads are back to full health, that's fine. You lads are going to do a lot of work here, I think, so we'll move one of you there. One of you is going to go over there, and the other one is going to be here.
We have detected the enemy group. They're not kidding this time. Dozens of tanks and IFVs in combat formation.
Okay.
All right, maintain visual on them and send in the Air Force. Cluster bombs are perfect to damage vehicles. Once
They
they're
are still moving, but I don't want to
they're
waste
as good
ammo
as
here.
dead.
So we just got new planes. Oh, F-15s with cluster ammunition. Cool. Let's get one of them in, please. Let's test it out. Honestly, tempted to bring in an F-35 and use it as well. So F-15E, we have bomb and run, strafe and run. We're going to go bomb and run. I think we're going to smash that in... Oh no, wow, that's a big area. Let's smash that in there. How fast is it? Pretty fast, actually. You go in and hit the Mi-24, please. Got anti-air there ready. And you lads, let's just do a little bit of one. My god. Wow. Try and get him out there without dying. Trying to pop flares. Wow, okay. We're getting a lot of attention here to our heavy tanks. I'm gonna pull you lads back. We're trying to light up some of these boys. Can you retreat? Why are you going forwards? Why would you go forwards there? Okay, I guess we're going to bring in some more reinforcements. What do we want? AGL team could be good. We need anti-tank, don't we? We need anti-tank. Taus could be good. Maybe we'll just bring them all in. You lads are not under fire, are you? No, you're not. Oh shit, are you? No, you're not. You're firing. They're getting hit here. Get you boys move back. You're getting leathered. Got some smoke. Can you pull back? Pull you back. They're not pushing us here. They're literally coming across the runway, which is, I guess, not awful. I think at this point, honestly, as much as I don't want to, I think we're going to bring in two F-15s and just carpet bomb this. I think that's the play. We're going to afterburn, and then you are going to bombing run the hell out of that. The other one is going to bombing run the hell out of maybe a little bit further back, actually. Right, so see how that goes. Damn! Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Okay, these guys are the meta. The old F-15, you need to pull back. Honestly, you need to pull back too. There's one more coming. I think we're just going to continuously use these lads as much as we can. It's a lot of fun. Like that. That's a little bit misshapen. I don't like that very much. Let's do that. That's not bad. That could do work here. That could do work. Come on, boys, get them down. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's just get them out rather than having to pay for them all over and over again. F-35 and get one in. We could probably hit with a... I think we actually need to pull you lads back. You can get in here. We're going to have to pull them back. Shit. Okay, F-35. Infantry. Guess we'll get two of them in maybe here and just try and get them on the side to offer assistance. You lads over here. You lads are on the anti-air, but you're out of ammo, so we need to pull you back. Man, they are actually pushing through here, which is not ideal. We're going to fire at you with them, and then you lads are going to fire, I guess, here, because they are still coming forward, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Damn. And that's our last F-15 coming in, right? We're going to bomb and run, and we're just going to absolutely hammer that. See what happens here. We're counter-firing them a lot with Taus, which is good. But they're kind of doing a bit of work to us. They're going to take out our Brutises, which are kind of rough. But the carpet bombs are coming. That'll do a job, that's for sure. You have more ammo. F-35 that was, sorry. It's not our F-15. You boys have done what we needed you to do, that's good. We're going to fire at them. You boys are doing fine. We really needed to better use those tanks, didn't we? That one's on me. It's just a machine gun. We need some anti-tank boys, but we're kind of using them, aren't we? We're probably underutilising them by using them over here. We'll leave one of them there. Maybe move these lads across. Towers are doing a lot of work as well, actually. Oh shit, there's a T-72 here. Could we... We've got nothing that can really... Nothing that can really contest with it, unfortunately, so... Oh, thank God.
What's left of the infantry and the crews are fleeing in disarray.
That was actually a little bit of stress there towards the end.
That must be terrifying.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
That was a brilliant victory today, Commander. The noose is tightening around Kaliningrad, and I'm sure they can feel it.
Damn. Well, that's a win. That was actually a pretty good one. I feel like we got done because we definitely found the SU. We did find it, let's be honest, but we didn't retrieve it. Don't lose a single plane. That's not an easy one to do. Wow. But as you can see, we've done all the main objectives. Pretty good run there, I'm not going to lie. We have Warno at home. That right runway is done for. Shaker, a little bit of sawdust on it and it'll be right as rain, okay? Don't worry about it. Just to remind you, we had was it B2s not in orbit, but almost in orbit, ready to bomb it if we needed it. So that's us now smashed 2 of these. There's a third one to do, and I guess that'll open whatever we call this, the big wave. So that's that, I guess. Now the question remains, guys: do we push and do this, or do we watch the cutscene and see what these options are? I put it to you guys. What do you think? That's what I'm thinking, Defondo. Shaker, I feel like this... It's too early to call. I've not done any PvP yet just because life's too busy just now and I don't need to be sitting stressing here, sweating, micro and stuff. But it kind of has like a more light-hearted take than Warno, I would say. And I think it's a little more arcadey, and I mean that in a positive way. I think this would be a lot easier to pick up and drop, if that makes sense. What are you guys thinking about it from your sort of POV? Also, guys, I have got a link obviously in the YouTube, but if anyone would like to support the channel here, which I know all of you want to do extensively, right? I do have a link to CD Keys where we have a purchase link if you want to purchase the game and also support the channel. I'm not going to sit here and be spamming that constantly because that's not why you guys are here, unless that is what you like, aggressive sales techniques. But yeah, there's a link there if you want to buy it, and it's reasonably priced. Yeah, Airs definitely feels a bit more useful here. There's a bit more you can sort of do with it, and I think you can probably manoeuvre and do a lot of different things. I dare say there's units that we've not encountered yet that could probably change things, but sitting with that Arleigh Burke destroyer frigate, whatever you want to call it, yesterday was absolutely class. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Do we want to do the punch, or are we going to watch this and see what happens here? I'll leave it with you and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, we are... Oh, wow. Referendum ended. I have no idea what the result was. Wow, no one voted. That's really cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Anyway. Belarusian. Oh, are you moving, BBR? Not quite. Okay, no one voted, so let's just see what the first person says in chat. Mission or cutscene? What are we thinking, guys? Just someone fire some words at me, and we'll run with it. Blind one with his gamer reaction, so here we go.
The city of Kaliningrad is only 20 miles away from the Polish border. In your opinion, General, how long would it take an armored brigade to reach it?
Using Highway E28, they could cover this distance in less than a day for sure. But our tanks are stored in Germany and won't be here for several days. And last time I checked, you told me the Poles won't intervene.
Indeed, they won't enter Russian soil without first ensuring full support from the rest of the EU. But what if I convince them to lend us some of their newly acquired Abrams tanks?
Well, that changes everything. Our crews have already been airlifted from Germany and are waiting for the machines. We're talking hours, not days this time.
Then, consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Williams, situation please.
The first Polish tanks have been transferred to our crews, but it'll take several days before we can reach full capacity.
Enemy activity in the region?
The Russians seem pretty disorganized as well. There's a lot of movement, but nothing very coordinated.
Then we won't give them time to come to their senses. We'll act immediately and seize the initiative to keep them off balance. Williams, organize an ad hoc armor company team with whatever you can find. Commander, you will lead this armored spearhead and open the way to Kaliningrad for the rest of our forces. Rush forward, don't stop at anything, don't even slow down, and ram through the toll gate.
Ran through the toll gate. Well, guys, that's what we'll be doing. Again, we're going middle of the road, not changing anything. It seems like we've got a real ragtag bunch here. Looking forward to using this. Right, Tracked and Furious. I really hope it's a Fast and Furious play. I'd have a lot of time for that. Anyone on the fence with this? Anyone thinking they might make an acquisition? Damn, look at this. One. I see, what, 2 Abrams there? A couple of Bradleys. Cutscenes are pretty cool in this, I'll give them that. Oh no, there's a couple of... I think it's 4 Abrams. General. Banter. Oh, they're just wrecking the road, are they? Damn. Bit of a blatant disregard. Oh, okay.
We're approaching the border. We've received reports of Russian troops establishing defensive positions along the highway.
What can go wrong?
Don't give them time to reinforce their positions, Commander. Move quickly and secure the first checkpoint rapidly.
Okay, secure checkpoint. So we're going to move up you lads. Have you take point because you can actually sort of catch the rounds, right? You guys are going to go there. You two can probably hang back a bit. We'll get you lads maybe going up to here. You two are going to go more to here because I think we'll have a decent line of sight on approach. And then we'll leave these two at the front here. Maybe move them to here. See what happens here. See, the one thing I don't know is this game holding my hand? We're moving up. See what the crack is, I guess. The one thing I know about Abrams, I've played enough War Thunder, etc., is you want to be facing your enemy when you move anywhere near them. Move these lads down, see what the crack is. My god, they're pretty fast, the Bradleys, eh? Let's have you lads unload there, and then you lads unload there. Move you lads to here. Take these buildings and sort of fight through, rather than just sort of very extensively fall back. Okay, we're capturing it, that's good. We'll move you lads up on foot.
No sign of enemy presence at checkpoint Alpha, sir.
Move them up.
Good, we beat him to the punch. Williams,
What a massive
establish a
map.
supply point here. Make sure we have a constant flow of ammunition and spare parts to keep up the pace.
At once, sir.
Commander, continue toward the next checkpoint.
Yes, sir.
Our vehicles are equipped with active protection systems designed to intercept incoming missiles and RPGs.
Kind of want to take the high ground here, maybe take some infantry that way. And apparently now we can call in some more boys. Oh, look at this little bad boy, Wiz. Oh, cool. A couple of Bradleys in. I think I'm going to let some points replenish before we do anything sort of hasty here. Get you boys up to the front, to the front, to the front. Let's move you lads. Let's just move them up the road, I guess. See what the crack is. These lads can follow them. We'll maybe stay slightly wider. Abrams move up. Kinda, I mean, I guess the way is you're not really meant to move. You're not really meant to move these lads around without some sort of fire support, are you? Oh shit. Let's pull back. Where's that coming from? I didn't even see. Literally that building. Active protection's doing its job. Why aren't you... You're meant to be retreating. Not driving towards... Oh, that's a BMP. My god, they're absolutely layering it. You lads are going to go there, and we're going to hopefully try and sneak into this corner. So, here we can get a Bradley, and we're going to move it to there. And then let's get you moving in there, you moving in there, you moving in there, and we'll move up, I guess. Oh shit, they spawned from here. That's pretty handy. Let's move you up there. Let's get you there. Let's move you lads up a little bit. And then... I guess the three of you can probably go this way. Shit, there's more of them again. They're targeting the one tank, which is honestly pretty smart. I'm actually going to fall this back and just replenish it. Make sure it's sound. And you lads, I guess we'll move to here and then we'll upload those lads. Jesus. They hit it in the ass, which is obviously what we do not want to be happening. Oh shit. Oh my god. Jeez. So they're outlying sort of all over the place, really. We're going to have to move you to here, I think. Mech Rifleman move up. Our actual Bradley can move up to there. Cavalry Scouts there. Bradley here. You move there. You're pulling back to repair. Move them up to there. Move them to there. Okay. Well, that one hurt. Here we can get an M6A4 which has Hellfires on it. That's tempting. Let's get one of them. Maybe bring it behind here just for a bit of support. You lads are back getting repaired a bit, and then we can bring in more supply if we need it, which we probably will. So we'll maybe save up a bit of points for that. You lads, let's try and get pretty close here and we'll unload them. Then we'll try and sneak in this corner, work our way through. I'm not entirely sure yet, Shaker. I will try to zoom in and give you an answer to that as quick as I can. But not like too quick, because I am probably overly min-maxing here. There's something over there. We could do a bit of recon. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, that's anti-air. My bad. That being said, it's just used. I mean, that'll do for me. There you go, lad. Move that to there and then there. You lads move up there nice and slowly. Bradley's move there and we'll try and get some fire support ready. Right, I would like to... pardon me. I would like to move some supply to here and just have a little dump set up so that we can pull back if we need to. Right, our boys are moving up to the point. You lads are going to move up here. You lads are going to move up here. You're going to go there. You're going to move back and then we can move you to here. You're going to move to here. Right, lads. Let's make a dash for it. Oh shit. Bradley's moved up. The Abrams is already doing some work from the tree line, which is what we're after. Bradley's about to move up and hopefully start lighting this bad boy up. The Abrams is absolutely annihilating them. They're in the tree line, which should be good for a bit of cover, etc. I see there's some lads back there. Let's pull them back. They've done what we needed them to do. The active protection's doing its work. Move them to here. You, my friend, need to absolutely run like hell. We'll move you to there, so you've got the anti-aircraft capabilities. You can move to there. You're going to move to there. And ideally we take out this BMP. I'm more worried about that BMP than anything else here. Hopefully our Abrams can get rid of that. It's about to fire a shell, which is excellent. Mobility reduced, excellent. You boys are getting leathered though. Let's pop some smoke. Retreat you. Let's unload that right there. Let's move you lads up here for a bit of support. You know something? Let's move you lads right up there and put the supplies right behind the front line. Kind of feels like that makes the most sense. Bradley's, let's move to there and then get the other, not Bradley, sorry, the mechs move. Oh, there's a timer. Thank you for telling me. I would not have noticed that, and I play at a very slow pace. So you're doing God's work here, keeping me on my toes. Danke. I think for this point we'll get a bit of supply up here as well. We'll just leave these boys here rather than retreating them the full way. Let's move you up, and let's move you up. Boys here did a bit of work for us. Let's get you to there, you to there, and then you, my friend, can unload and get out of there. Let's move you to there, and oh shit, there's something up there. Okay, noted. Something is up in this tree line. Don't know if we have any artillery. Can you boys run? Get some smoke down. Oh, you're in a building now. What's that then? Something up there. Let's move the Bradleys up, see if we can get the firing at them. Maybe. Yeah, they're done. Keep those lads alive if we can. Okay, progress rapidly is still on the go. So, we're going to move our tanks up to the front. You boys can get in there. You boys can pick up them. There is some anti-tank capabilities over here, which I'm not a fan of. You are going to move back. We might leave shared supplies units can use supplies from allied forces. You can also load your cargo vehicles with supplies owned by allies. Very handy. That means that you guys, we can load that up and bring it in, which is great. Let's get you guys moved up here, and we'll move via road so it's as fast as possible. You lads are going to load them, I hope. I hope, anyway. Those are scout boys, so does that matter? Can they not go in there? Damn, okay. That's that then. They come up here. You lads start moving that way. And then we need the mechanised one here. So you boys can go in there fine. Bradley can move to there. You lads can move here, and we're moving up again. Right, let's move you two boys down the middle of the road. See what we're dealing with here. Bradleys can move up to here, and then we've got anti-air Bradley. I like to try and just keep it high up so it's threatening, shall we say. Right, you're going to move down and then unload there, and then we'll keep an eye. Right, now you lads, let's retreat you and then move you up here at the high ground so you can fire, hopefully, with a nice line. You lads are going to keep moving this way, and then, again, eyes on from afar. Here, I guess we'll move you to there, just, again, hopefully keep an eyes on. Those are actual tanks. So we have to be careful with those. They're going to pop up, and hopefully they can hit the other tank. That's the dream here. Now we're opening up and we are double targeting.
Keep your distance. A close range shot will still pierce through our armor.
There we go. There is something supporting from behind as well. We're going to pull back here. We're going to get our riflemen up there. There's nothing there, but we could, technically speaking, we could move up here and then do this and just move through the tree line. Which is what I think we're going to do. And then you, my friend, can move to there. And then here for you lads, let's move you to here. You can move to, let's put some supplies there. Get them there. Oh shit, what fired at you? Damn. Okay. Right, so I've got supplies here. I've picked up 5,000 kilograms. We're going to grab them, bring them up to the front and dump them like there. So we've got a little supply depot we can use that's right on the front. That's the plan. Missiles and shambles. Yeah. Sorry, I'll try and zoom in on some of the combat as soon as I can. I've just had my head up my ass. I don't really want to move this up here unsupported, but I'd also like to get some eyes on. Can you guys get in there? And can you guys... I guess technically speaking you just need to get up here. Now there is a, you might call it BMP, that's it. Let's move you to there, a little cautiously, but we'll move you to there. And same with the Bradley. Now that actually leathered us there, so we're going to pop some smoke. We're going to fall back. And then hopefully you can take that out. That would be the dream. The active protection is definitely saving the day. No doubt about that. You're getting replenished. Bradley here's doing just fine. There we go. Let's fire at them, please. Bradley there. That's fine. Lovely. Go on, lads. Bradley there's off from nice cover. We're going to move you to there. There's something else firing from there. Let's pull you back before this gets a little bit too spicy here. And let's move you to here. Let's just get you lads unloading as close to the front as we can. And then here we'll just keep ferrying supplies. Right, you're done. You can come this way. You can move up here. We'll unload them there. You lads are getting replenished, I think. We're going to move you up. Unload there. They are firing at our Abrams from the side, which is not good. Let's take that down, and then there's a BMP, so we're getting our attention sort of divided. I'll try and zoom in here for you. Of course, no one's firing at me now, so that's really cool. Oh, there we go. We're kind of wrecking here. We've got 4 minutes 25 seconds, so at this point I guess we move with a bit of haste. Bradley, let's move up. You're doing just fine here, if I'm honest. Let's move you up, keep the sort of pressure on. You two can move up. Are you fine? Yeah, you're pretty much fine, aren't you? Let's go. You can go there and get replenished. You lads can get back in there. Can you get in there? If we do that, we'll just move you up that way. Pretty handy if you could. Let's move back here, we'll get some smoke up so we hopefully don't lose them. I can't move, shit. Kind of need to get some help there then. And there's some anti-tank there, which is not ideal. I guess here we're just moving with like momentum. That's probably the best way to summarise. They're just still having to pop smoke, we can't do much else. We're just going to move up here again, basically just with momentum. A lot of entrenched infantry, so there's not that much we can really do about it, unfortunately. I think through sheer will of fire, we're just probably going to do okay here. Got a funny feeling we're going to have to move and take the next one. Hopefully not in the same sort of time frame. That would be ouch. You boys can get here hopefully very fast. You boys again can get here pretty fast. Hopefully you can get there. We need to get some supply there. So you, my friend, can hopefully pick up that, and then you can get up here. Let's move that over and dump some supply right next time, getting back up to fighting fit strength. Let's move you up, move you up. Okay, I've got 2 minutes 44. I've got a funny feeling we're going to be... I think there's going to be one more point that we have to take here, unfortunately, which is a bit shit. A funny feeling them. Oh, they're there. They'll take them out pretty sharply, and then we'll move up. Come on, finish them. Let's go. There we go. That's that done. Pull you back. We can't do anything with them. We need to.
Checkpoint Charlie is under our control, sir.
Jesus, there's another one. That's kind of wild, man. Yeah, a load more tanks, and I think I'm just going to absolutely move order, if you know what I mean. Just put it right, lads, let's go. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Right, let's go. We're just going to punch our hole straight up. Yeah, I know what you mean, guys. I'm not always a fan of sort of timers and whatnot, but here it's probably fair because I would probably do a decent amount of dicking about. This is a mortar. I don't know why I've not called these in. I very much enjoy using artillery units. Secondary, progress rapidly, secure checkpoint, Delta. Right, that's what we're going to do.
Williams, set up reconnaissance positions on our flanks. I don't want any surprises.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Understood, sir.
Continue your progression, Commander.
Right, so we're potentially going to get pushed from the flanks. It's basically telling us. I've got a funny feeling up here could be busy. But I think at this point we need to sort of move these lads up and get stuff repaired where we can. Here we're just going to push and see if we can get this objective and kind of whippersnapper quick time. We'll see what happens there. From here we're going to go up there. You lads are going to go there. Guess we'll pop you there. Bradley can go there. You need repaired. Get some cavalry scouts there and we'll get them moving to there. We're getting active protection coming out. Again, if we had a recon here, you know. We need to get the BMP. If anything here getting too badly messed up, we can pull them back. Oh shit, you just appeared from nowhere. See, this is the damage starting to come in a bit. We're going to pop smoke there and retreat you if we... Oh shit. Ideally that can retreat. No, you're going the wrong way. Oh my god, they're right in front of us, point blank. That's it. Okay, we've got 49 seconds. That's going to be pretty ticked. I think we'll just move down here, see what we can do. Damn, that's pretty close. What's that? Touch system. Okay, there's a limited amount of the PCs, which makes complete sense. Can you boys just push in here and we'll see if we can grab it with 29 seconds to go? Definitely too hasty for my liking, but here we are. This tank's back in. I'm going to put it here so it's covering the flank, and then you, my friend, can probably go and grab these supplies. You can grab them. You can move up. You can move up. We'll unload them, I guess, like here. We're going to capture it with seconds to go. Wow.
The road to Kaliningrad will be open, Commander.
Sir, the
There's
activity
another
on our
one.
flanks is starting to worry me.
Are you taking the
Several of
piss?
my positions have been probed, which could indicate an imminent
I was
attack.
going full balls to the walls there, and it's just popped another point up again.
Find their way. No need to overreact.
My god.
Priority remains to capture the last checkpoint. An armored brigade is preparing to move as we speak. As soon as the road is open, I will send them through.
Might get another anti-air just here for my peace of mind. Wow. But okay, I guess at this point we're just going to be moving with a little bit of haste here. We've got 2 mortars, so let's just get... I guess we just move them up. I did say watch our flank though, so I feel like we need to be a little bit more cautious. Oh, okay, they are countering us a bit here. Can you guys build back? These are both absolutely smashed here. You can't move. So you two can hopefully move back. We've got the point. We'll just try and get some reinforcements up there. Now you, I guess we put you like here. You can cover that, and then if you go there, that's that side covered. They're covering there. That's a spawn point, so I'm going to assume that they can come from here. So for that reason, I'm going to send you to there. That's a spawn point. Then come from here as well. Shit. I guess we'll put some lads here. That's not ideal. Coming from here as well. Shit, these are
Vehicles has been destroyed, Commander. Active protection systems
T-72, so we should be relatively okay.
overwhelmed if several missiles hit in quick succession, and they have a limited number of charges. You can replenish your APS and smoke grenades at the supply depots I'm setting up along the highway.
Okay, here they've got spawns on this side as well, so I guess we want to get some boys up there. And then a Bradley here as well, just to cover that approach. I don't feel like they're going to hit us there, but again, to failure to prepare is preparing to fail, right? And all that chat. This is a bit of a missile barrage here. They're countering each other. We've got lads up there basically behind them. No, I mean, that's one thing I said this game does very well, is it doesn't sort of hold your hand or break your balls about doing stuff for the... Shit, you're not looking too hot here, mate. Pop your smoke, no? Shit, they're out of smoke. No, I asked you to reverse, not reverse towards the enemy. Jesus. They're going to come from here then. Can you get in there? Can you get in there? Got 2 Abrams. I'm going to just send them to there, I guess, to cover. You can go there. You guys can go maybe there. Keep her softening up where we can. They're firing here, I guess. And the BTR's hitting us with shells. We're firing tows at them. Second tow's away though, and it pops smoke. Very, very well timed actually. Bit of a stressful mission this, because you're very much overstretched here, aren't you? And we're not exactly getting a load of spawn points here. The lads are moving up here. Here we'll move you to there, and that should cover the flank there. These lads are repairing. Can we fire at them from here? It does appear so. So let's start doing that. Let's get them lit up. It does look like they're going to push us from here. So this Bradley is going to come up here and unload there, and we're going to cover from here ideally. They've got here covered, kind of. Right, this Bradley is doing nothing, so we'll get it up to here. And there's also a Shorad, but let's just get both of them up there. We'll get some infantry up here. Again, I should really be using these vehicles.
A large enemy group has been spotted on our flank, heading toward checkpoint Charlie.
Oh, shit.
My reconnaissance units won't be able to hold them back for long. I need
From the
backup.
left. Yes, yes.
Understood. Commander, send back some of your troops to assist Williams.
Yes,
Keep the
yes.
pressure on the enemy if you can, but pause the assault if necessary.
Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. And let's put you lads there. And that should stop them. I think these lads are kind of a lost cause, unfortunately, but not much more we can do about it. You lads are pushing up here, putting damage and time and stress and I guess bad times into them. You lads are going to deploy here hopefully and just speed bump. You guys are speed bump, so this is the problem area here, right? We're actually doing okay here. We'll get that there for the business. You lads are rearmed, that's good. 2 supplies here that we can use. Our Abrams here getting absolutely leathered. Can you retreat, my man? Just pop some smoke and retreat. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they're going to take out this supply, which is not ideal. Let's just do that. We're using up their ammo and their time. You boys are coming here. T-72s that are the problem, I think. Oh shit, there's guys right there. I think we're going to end up losing 2 tanks here if we're not careful. I'm pretty confident that's going to hold. Here I'm going to push this way and just put some pressure on them. Here I think we're okay. We'll get the Bradley to like there. Right, there's a big assault coming from this side. Our Abrams here has managed to retreat, but I think they're going to retake D. So at this point, I can't call in any more of you lads. We nearly get 2 Bradleys in here. Maybe we just do that. There we go. Shit. They've retaken that one. And then you lads, your mortars are definitely not in a good position. I'll try and do something about that. We do have a tank here. We can move them to there, but I don't know what that's going to look like, the travel path. Here we're getting lit up. And not in a cool way. I'm going to try and move you lads and then Bradley. Oh shit. Our actual tanks coming here now. Pop some smoke here if we can. Retreat you boys if we can. You, my friend, can you pick that? Oh shit, we made a mistake there. Feel that one. Right. Just lost a load of Bradleys, which is not cool. We can probably move you lads there and that'll be fine. Here we're just going to do a bit of this. Soften up the general area and see what happens. But we've still got an assault coming from the flank of C. We've got nothing like... Oh, Jesus Christ. It'd be cool if you guys got involved, you know? That'd be really nice, actually. Ah, we're in trouble here. Yeah, we're in trouble. Can we get another rocket onto them, I wonder? Probably not. Oh, he's firing at these guys, and he missed. He absolutely wolfed it. If we get another rocket into them, that could be interesting. Are they firing at us, though? They're not. Okay, he's facing the wrong way. Got a nice hit in there. He's panicked. Shoutouts to the guys driving that truck. Oof. Lucky there. Firing at them now when we should be firing at you. Come on, boys, get the tow on target. What are they firing at? These guys? They are. Shit, they're now firing at our Bradley, though. Ah, come on, take them out. Don't let them hit you. Shit. Get them. Right, anyway, over here, C is actually looking kind of okay. You can move to here. I think our boys are going to be actually alright there. I think if anything, we just need to save up points, get a couple more Bradleys in. Or, you know, the guys sitting in the back of the map could come and get involved. That'd also be pretty cool. Whatever's easy. Up to them. Let's get some supply in there. Get you lads up to a decent stance. Here, our boys are doing some work. Supply's probably going to be one of the biggest options, I think. Trying to pull them back without them dying. Probably not going to be that easy. Let's get you boys over here. You boys are out of ammo. You boys are not. You boys are not. Move them across. T-72 is what we need to get. Damn. That'll work. I just don't know if we've cleared this or not. That's one of the problems. really good work here, actually. Like, really good work. Can you boys get yourself over here and resupply? Same with you. Same with you. You can hold... Oh, shit. Do you guys have ammo? Oh, you have nothing. Shit. You have ammo? No line of sight with the Hellfire. Oh, man. Come on, mate. Smash him. Oh, panicked it. You guys aren't going to last any time at all, are you? Come on, mate. Yes! We've got infantry to deal with, but that's okay. Right, again, we need some more Abrams, so that's what I'm kind of saving my points for at this point. Let's get one of them in. Got some supply there we're dealing with. We've been assaulted from the site. We need to hold all checkpoints. Okay, so this Bradley is absolutely wrecked. We're going to try and move that back here as fast as we can, although I think we had supply. We've got supply coming this way. So that is going to be unloaded right there. I'm going to pull them back to there and they can hopefully help hold. I think at this point we're just sort of winding them all down. Now you have a very good line of sight. You can go here and then you've got a good line of sight. And it's just going to be a case of maneuvering themselves and getting in position. Hi, America. Wait, what are you talking about with the curve blind? General, sorry. A curve. Right, I think we're going to absolutely gobble up the ammo that's here. Oh, they can't literally move. Let's get our cavalry boys there. We'll get you lads back to there. They're not quite in the area, which is ouch. Boys going to come here. Supply here. We'll get them both hopefully in fighting condition. Sitting on their asses, by the way. They're literally, there's like the entire armoured, there's everything you could want there sitting at the back. And instead we're just sitting here painfully making do with what we have. Here we go. Now this Abrams should be absolutely wrecking them from here. But 'tis not. No line of sight. Well, let's move up and get a line of sight, eh? Go on, son. Right, we'll zoom in this time. Oh, there's definitely some damage going out. There appears to be damage models. Active protection's doing some work. I guess at this point you lads can finally do some damage. Go there. Oh, he's nearly down. I don't want to lose another one of these though, so we're going to start reversing if we can. Mortars are coming. I think at this point we will try and get some supply here and use this as a little point where we're going to basically bolster ourselves. Let's get you lads to here. We also got spare. We've got another Abrams here that's going to come up the middle. Can't quite get another one yet. We've got infantry here. We've got some supply here. We need to pull you back, get you back up to strength, and we can move you. Now we've got 2 Abrams here. They're absolutely not needed. We're going to move up. We're going to finish this off. We're going to clear this. And then I think we're going to move them up to the front to try and push through and finish this off. Right? Oh, 29 degrees centigrade. I understand now. My apologies. Shout out to these guys up here who are just not doing anything. Move them around here. That is not what we want. Are you unable to move? Can you fire at him? Be cool if you can. You are reloading. Shit, I don't know if they can fire at him. Oh shit, we just lost an oh my god. Holy shit. Well, we cannot push them here. I guess the boys here are doing some work. My god. Right, here we're doing fine. We're making ends meet. You boys are kind of replenished here, so we'll grab what supplies we have. I hope. They're going to come down here and we're going to just try and repair this lad. There's our supply coming, they know where they're going, I think. And then here, I think what we'll do is we'll move you lads here to that point so we can sort of defend it and contest it. This is a bit of a worry, I won't lie. It's a bit of a concern. This Abrams has been pushed again. We're going to try and move up here, see what we can do. Do you have any smoke left to do it? We need you to survive just a couple of minutes longer. There is supply in the way. This Abrams needs to do some work, please. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another one, please. Straight into its face. Thank you very much. We'll retreat you there and get you there. The supply's on its way. We're going to fire there, and then you lads are going to fire there. Again, we're just trying to soften up, cause damage, cause problems as best as we can. You are going to repair. You are moving up to, I guess, here, there, and then you are going to unload right there. Now this is a bit of a long-ranged fight here, a bit of a long-range duel going on. I guess these Strellas are sitting back somewhat awkwardly, and there's not going to be a great deal we can do about them. You guys can run a little bit, you know where you're going. You should hopefully be getting repaired. That supply's not going to last long, but hopefully it gets you mobile again. We can move you back here, where there is 10,000 plus supplies. Yeah, a bit annoyed at myself for having 2 Abrams that were literally sitting off to the flank on holiday. When we could have desperately used them. Now you're good to go, so let's get you up here. You're going to grab that supply. We've got an Abrams here that again is not doing much, so we're going to change that. Tell me our supply, he's coming. I need you to push up and continue basically kiting for our broski here. And then you lads, let's move you to here and we'll get you prepared to go in. Now these guys are kind of like too well positioned to cover this approach, so I don't really want to move them. And everyone else is honestly sitting kind of nice. So I think we're just going to try and patiently move in here. So you're out of ammo, so we need you moving up to kite shots. You can fire at them. You're going to hopefully drop supplies right behind and just help them get into decent nick. You boys are going to run there, get in there as quick as you can. Get in there, thank you very much. There we go. And there's nothing in D, that's good. Right, move you up. Move you up. Let's move you to there, and then you can go, I guess, to there. We're repairing that. We got our cavalry scouts moved. Is there a cavalry? Not really. Get these lads moved up. There'll probably be a pretty good front line, I'd imagine. And then you two can move up and hopefully get some supply here as well. That's repairing. Right, at this point, we can call in a couple more Abrams, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm not going to call in them on foot. That just seems like a massive waste of time at this point, but we'll call them in, that's for sure. Again, here we're doing fine. Bradley here is almost back to full fettle. We'll see how that plays out then.
Well,
Old Yeller, thank you very much for using your Prime here. Massively appreciate that. And I'm liking I like the name. It's a good one. I appreciate that though, man, and welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to try and keep you alive, buddy. And our Abrams are hopefully going to do some work, but they are very much pushing us here. I need you to open your account at the back. You're going to hopefully take them out quickly whilst your main gun fires at the BMP. There we go. You're down. There. Again, you guys, if you want to, you know, come and lay your eyes in the situation, that's fine. You can do that. Another Abrams, we're going to move you up, get you here. Our mech boys, we're going to move them up towards the front, hopefully give us some eyes on. You lads can move to here, and then a lot of supply boy. How much do you have left? 999 is not great, but it will be better than nothing, so we're going to dump you there. That's fine, they're done. Hopefully finish them off. Yeah, appreciate that, mate, and welcome back. Oh, they've got BMPs basically. 2 shells and they should be done. Our shells travel faster, obviously, but only we're that simple. It's not. Let's get you to there and hopefully give us eyes on. Got some supply coming up now, which will help in a big way. We have another Abrams here. I'm going to move this one to here and hopefully get it up here, looking down upon the point. Right, you boys are good. Here we've got some supply. We're going to move this up to the front as best we can. We'll probably dump it like here and use it to resupply the boys in the front. You lads can move to here. You lads are going to move to there. And then you two can probably move up a bit. You two can move to, I guess, here. And then this Bradley, you're out of supply, I think, but we can put you on a supply run. We can bring up some of this, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work for us. Here we're doing a bit of work. That's fine. We're going to move you up quite aggressively here and try and get into this tree line so we can hopefully spot from the shadows. How's the war front? Are the troops holding the line? Honestly, I don't know how much you've looked at this game, Shmee, but I've been kind of really impressed with it. There's very little hand-holding, which is quite impressive, and if you make mistakes, you kind of have to roll with them in it, which I am a big fan of. A lot of games don't do that nowadays. That is a BMP. We'll fire at you, and then we'll hopefully get you to like here, top for assistance. They're obviously a bit more dug in here, so it'd be nice to get you boys up, and then just do a little bit of softening up, please. They're done. Let's pull back. Maybe get some supply there if we can. Maybe we'll dump the supply there. You can keep... Oh no, you're panicked. You can't come back, can you? They're slowly coming. You can come up here. You get there. Our mortars are doing their bit. Good. Do playtest and enjoy it. Yeah, Shmi, I'd honestly heavily recommend it if you're looking for a new war game to scratch the itch. Obviously buy it through the channel CD keys link, because you'll support the channel. Literally help me put the heating on, because I'm not well just now. So if that's something you're interested in doing, then, you know, now's the time. There is a guy there that's not so friendly, and we're going to have to pull back here. Let's pull back because we still have mobility. There's quite a few of them over here, don't like that much. We are going to pull back, and we're going to pull back. We know they're there, we can mortar them. So you fire there, you fire there. Oh shit, you can't pull back, can you? Can you? You can. Good. Right here, you boys are back and good. You can go there. You're now replenishing. We can get you to run back and refill with some supplies. None there. None there. That's fine. Right, you, my man. I don't know what you're doing, but we're gonna get you involved. 2 Abrams here. We're gonna move them to there and just try and get some fire into these buildings. Abrams here is engaged. I guess they can't replenish supply, etc. when they're engaged, which honestly makes a lot of sense. I like that. You're going to pull back to here and replenish. Can you please start firing at the BMP? It's kind of more important. Don't play it much. I think you might be surprised, man. Like I'm surprised by how much. Like I've been thinking about playing pretty much nothing but this since I sort of played it and streamed it last night. Like I really did have to resist playing it today, big time. Now we know there's lads in there. Let's get them lit up, please. They're almost gone. There we go. Get them finished. Perfect. Let's move you guys up here. Just make sure this is okay. Got some guys here in our flank. Where are they going? Okay then. Let's move you lads up, and we'll get some supplies just on the edge of the tree line here. Boys here are doing fine. We've used that supplies up, so that's fantastic. We've lost one of our mortars. Damn. Okay. Did not expect that. In first person. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Shmi. An overall command that can you can drop yourself in if you wanted to. The boys are really close together. Let's pull back, try and get some more supplies here. Let's pull you back. Cavalry scouts, let's get you there. You'll hopefully cover. A lot of supply boys are trying to go and get the bits. So you're going to get to here, and then we are going to unload supplies here. Right, supplies wise, pretty much nothing else we can get. We could get a couple more Bradleys, and honestly at this point, why not? We'll slog through all the limited use bits. Here, again, we've got ammo. I don't see why we don't make use of it. You lads are a bit better nick than this fella, so we'll push you up a bit. Get you pulling back a bit. You guys are fine. Let's get you up here. We'll push up, maybe try and get to this high ground and looking at the point, start sort of clearing it out. They're getting lit up. The BMPs don't do great, but they can sort of gobble a few shells, which is probably the more infuriating part of them. Where are you, mate? You're still moving. God, they're slow. Very slow. Your guys are slow as well. Let's get you moved to here as well. Our Abrams here are looking good. We're going to get you to there, and then you to there, and that should give us line of sight into the point. I've no doubt there's going to be some infantry in here, so we'll see what we can do. No, they're back there. BMP2s. Proud to take out the front lines. Oh shit. Quite a bit of damage there already. Can you move up and fire at him, please? I don't think he can see him there, right? Oh shit, he can. Okay. That's fine, I guess. You lads can hopefully pull back. We'll get more supply. Did we lose our little supply boy? Oh no. I think we did. God damn it. That's very sad. Damn, that's really sad. That fella's been absolutely rattling himself around the map for I don't even know how long. Can we get another one of them? Not yet. Okay then. Our boys up here doing nice work. We're kind of exposed here, but that's okay. Let's pull the Bradley back. You can move up here, my man. We move here, cover the flank, and then 1, 2, you lads move up under the bridge, and we'll just go, you know, direct line approach. Pull back here, try and get yourselves regathered. We'll do that and just try and get rid of some of this damage here. You boys pull back. You've done great work. You've softened them up and exposed where they are. Get these boys moving up now, and we'll probably get them to there. Give us line of sight. Supplies here are not being used up, so that's good. We'll get you to there. Let's get some more mortar fire going on, like here. And then you, my man, can pull back. Right. Oh, beautiful. It's got a BMP at the back done, ideally. See what happens here. I'm tempted to try and put some supply here, like behind the point, so that we can be a little bit of a sneaky dog. Nice damage going out here, actually. Let's just get these boys back to the front. We'll just keep pouring in fire from the top of the hill. Ammo might end up becoming a bit of an issue here, I think, looking at it. That's that gone. I'm going to just try and edge into the point. You never know, there could be no one in there just now. This could be the opportunity just to snatch and grab it. We'll see. Oh, they're over there. They're going to put some rockets into us, which isn't ideal. And they're doing some fire to us. They're not kind of wrecking us yet, so we should be okay. Mortars. Where's the mortars? You, my friend, can get back down there and replenish. We're now taking the point. Lovely.
Checkpoint Echo captured, sir.
Excellent.
Finally, Kaliningrad, here we come. The brigade
Is this them coming now?
and ready to go. I'm giving them the order to move immediately.
Sir, our flanks are still threatened, and my troops can't hold their own. My defenses around Checkpoint Charlie are being...
I know. Commander, use your troops to assist Williams now. Make sure we keep control of the highway and ensure safe passage to the vehicles of the armored brigade.
Great. So, we're going to have to protect the column. Now, is that exclusively through sea, or is that going to be throughout the map? That's what I don't know. Now, you should have the boys in there, right? You do. That's good. We're going to try and drag them. We're going to unload here and fight in the low ground. At least that's what I feel is going to be the good move. You lads can hopefully do a bit of damage, but I think you might be a little... Oh, no. Probably a little too far out there. You boys are getting wrecked. Let's pull you back. Come around with some supply till, which is not ideal. You boys can move them up. We'll get 2 more tanks up here. You, my friend, need to move here as quick as we can. Put you there. You've got a nice cover of the area. Let's get you in there, my man. There's 2 out there, so they're going to cover that flank. We could probably pause it and get a couple more lads in here. Their recon, we won't probably cavalry scouts or javelins. The javelins kind of slap, don't they? Yeah. Let's get them in as quick as we can. Get them into the point C. Now, it says protect the column, but it doesn't really specify if it's all the points or just one of them, which is genuinely bothering me a bit. So,
The column is on the move and has reached Checkpoint Alpha, sir.
Okay.
Combat potential of this armored brigade must be maintained until it reaches Kaliningrad.
Front line is getting absolutely... it's getting hot here, to put it bluntly. You need to pull back and ideally get to there.
Our logistic line is severed, Commander. Regain control.
Where are you going, lad?
of the checkpoints immediately.
Where are you going, you absolute psychopath? Well, we need to retake this point, that's for sure. I think we're going to do that relatively easily, which is good, I guess. Whew, that was a little bit of a moment there, wasn't it? We have almost no infantry, though. That's probably going to be a bit of an issue.
The checkpoint is secured again, sir.
Okay.
Good. Now make sure you keep control of the highway.
Right, so you lads are going to unload there, and you lads are going to unload there.
The column has reached Checkpoint Bravo, sir.
Hunt down the remaining enemy groups roaming around
Oh,
Checkpoint
feck.
Charlie, Commander.
They're coming from the right.
Keep the column safe. I'm assigning you a pair
Yes.
of helicopters.
Yes.
to provide Overwatch. Make sure the column of
Thank you very
vehicles
much.
reaches checkpoint Echo without taking losses.
Thank you very much, my friend. I deeply appreciate this. We'll be calling the second one in as quick as we can. There's already some fire going out into these boys, which is not ideal. Let's go. Second one, please. So they're going to push us from here. So we want one of you lads in there with the javelins. One of you lads probably there with the javelins. One of you lads there. We don't know if they're coming from this side as well. Probably makes sense if they did. I don't feel like they can push us from here. There's no roads, and I feel like they're going to follow the roads, basically. You lads can probably move here just in case. And then you lads can probably just move up the front just in case. Let's get you like there just in case. You can move to like there.
The column has reached checkpoint Charlie, sir.
Okay.
Good. Don't let the column overtake you, Commander. Use the secondary roads on the sides of the highway to avoid getting stuck in traffic.
Oh, shit, so we're gonna have to actively continue moving to cover them. Bollocks. We're kind of covered here, I guess. I have no idea where the enemy's going to come from, though. So I guess at some point they're just going to challenge us. We've got some choppers, though, which is cool, obviously. They've got good rocket pods. We just don't have that much ammo around, and it's going to involve us falling back a bit. So, ideally, with Captain Hindsight... Oh, shit, they're there. Here they come. Let's go over here, boys. Don't go too close to us. Stay back a bit. You can pull back. Cavalry scouts are in there. They're pretty good in there, I would say. You can get there. I don't think there's anything coming from this side. So let's get our mechs moved up. Here they come, boys. Damn, that'll do a job. Bloody hell. Can you move back? Definitely don't want to lose any of you lads already, that's for sure. Damn. Those Hellfires are doing a bit of work. Now, the only place we have supply is actually in the middle of the point.
The column has reached checkpoint
Which is
Delta,
definitely
sir.
not ideal.
Numerous enemies are converging on checkpoint Echo, Commander.
Ah, fair.
Don't let them reach the highway.
Shit
Use
on
your
it.
troops as a buffer.
Shit on it. Okay, so they're pushing us from behind then. From this side, I guess? Ah, shit, they are, yeah.
We've detected at least one large enemy group heading toward checkpoint Echo.
Yep,
And I'm
okay.
waiting for confirmation on two
Now,
potential
you lads,
groups.
if we choose our moment, you could ambush here pretty well. Which is something I'm here for. And we just need to buy time, right?
Back towards checkpoint Echo.
Where's our choppers? Are they trying to land and replenish? Yeah,
Column
yeah they
must
are.
keep moving.
They're replenishing, that's good. I guess they've gave up on here, I guess. Can you lads just move and harass here? How are you boys? You in better fettle? Can we just move you? I think we need you, so let's go. They're also pushing us from here, they're pushing us from there. They are basically all over the shop. You boys are doing a great job here. We're losing some boys, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's fire here. You boys need to move there as quick as you can. You boys need to move there as quick as you can. Let's get you moved to there. You can move to there. They're going to come from this way as well by the looks of it. This should be interesting. It's going to be an interesting end anyway. We can't go too far over that side because we know that cliff's got Strelas for days in it. And I don't want to send these boys too far forward. There's some Hellfires going out. That's what we want. They'll take out the boys. Can these boys retreat? I know they're sort of kiting and taking damage, but these boys are taking care of most of the armor.
Finally reached checkpoint Echo, sir.
Oh, they're firing on that side now. Bloody hell.
One last push and we're there. Don't let the enemy hit it now. That would be so stupid to fail so close to reaching our goal.
Come on, Apaches. We need you to do some work, boys. We need you to do some work. Come on. Could have probably done with a bit more ammo here, if I'm honest. Surely at this point we've done it right. I feel like if anything bad happens, that we've basically got them through the point. What else is the game wanting us to do here? Pull you back. We've got them fired in. You boys make light work of them, ideally. Flying right over the trees, which isn't what you want, really. Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks. Damn. They are pushing us pretty hard here. Luckily there's a Hellfire away.
The full brigade is on its way to Kaliningrad.
Excellent. I think we've done it.
Can't wait to see this armored fist knocking at the gates of the city.
I think we've done it. Right? Oh, thank God. That was quite stressful towards the end. Silver medal. Don't call any reinforcements. Finish the mission. Don't lose a single vehicle. They're wild. If anyone is ever watching this will not be things that we do in this channel. We're just here to finish the mission and see what the crack is, basically. Anyway, we've made it back. 2 good missions under our belt. Pretty chuffed. Okay, so it's opened up some options here. Damn. So, 3 wins here, and then we have this now. Delta Force operators are sent to... Oh, wow. So it's basically a spec ops mission at this point. That's the next one here, and then it's going to branch off into 2. I feel like, at this point... Oh, can you imagine how much you'd have had to rush there, Martin? You'd literally had to just push your tanks through and just kept them moving. That's literally what you'd have had to done. Like, just... YOLO moved. I guess I was probably too cautious because I didn't move my Bradleys in at the front and I sort of moved up. Again, I'm going to play cautious. Anyway, we'll watch this because it's been sitting for a wee while, so let's see what the crack is here.
Morozova.
Lena, my dear, can you tell me what the fuck happened to this whole humanitarian convoy operation, huh? I've just had a call from above, and they're not happy at all.
They opened fire on our troops, which was part of the mission's contingencies, and the mission was validated. We pushed them in a corner and forced them to show their true colors. Now the world cannot ignore the truth that they are the aggressors.
Lena, when will you learn? The world doesn't care about the truth. The truth is whatever the victor decides to tell when the war is over. So if I were you, I would make sure we are victorious, so you can tell your version of the story.
So, are we at war?
Not officially, of course. Declaring war is a thing of the past, yes? But this act of war cannot remain unanswered. We would lose face. Contingency Plan 57 has been approved and is now in immediate effect. You know what to do. I hope I can count on you.
Yes, of course.
One last thing. I've seen the request for your team. Take battalion and the commander, whatever his name is. They make sense, and the records are impeccable. But are you sure about Demidov? He's a goner.
Don't worry, I have my reasons. I am sure he will be up to the task.
Still good at motivating men, I see. But don't fuck this up, Lena. I won't be here to save your nice little ass if you do.
Mind your own ass, mudak.
And yes, I believe so, Blind. But still to see this. So yeah, you basically do them at the same time, and I guess you meet in the middle somewhere. So at this point, I think we might have a look at this Delta mission and see what the crack is. I don't see why not, right? Here we go.
We are at the gates of Kaliningrad, but the situation in the east is getting critical. Vilnius has fallen, and the Russian forces advancing from Belarus are pushing hard in our direction. We must rapidly subdue Kaliningrad before the Russian reinforcements can close the Suwalki Gap and stab us in the back. Civilians have been evacuated, and the garrison of the city is preparing for a long battle of attrition. They will have months' worth of supplies, and we don't have time to lay a siege. We need to move east immediately. We need to break the morale. I've requested FA-18 Hornets of the Marines to be loaded with napalm.
The official name is firebombs.
Rebrand them as much as you like. They'll do the job just as well.
A very cunning plan, General. Although, I have an alternative proposal that doesn't involve burning a multi-secular city to the ground. May I? The garrison is mainly composed of infantry on foot, with the mechanized troops held in reserve as a reaction force. A simultaneous attack of our troops to the north and the south of the city would force them to send their reserves away from the city center. This would leave the enemy HQ vulnerable to a decapitation strike, carried out by our special forces. We have traced the endpoint of communications sent to the military governor of the Oblast commanding the garrison.
Then let's bomb the place to the ground and be done with it. No need to show off with special forces.
The endpoint is the basement of the House of Soviets. Probably the biggest brutalist-style cube of concrete ever built by the Soviet Union. Bombs won't work. We will use the cover of night and follow the Pergolia River using our newest Silent Hawk stealth helicopters to approach undetected. A Delta Force team will assault the building, capture the governor, and force him to order the surrender of the garrison.
This plan makes no sense and has no chance to succeed. We proceed my way.
No, General. We will proceed my way. The intercepted message has been deciphered, and it gives the governor the power to use nukes should the city fall. The possibility of nukes being used makes it a threat to national security. And so you have been placed under my command. Major Williams, hand over the signed order to the General, please.
Sorry, General. The orders are clear.
What is the meaning of this? I am in command of all our forces in the Baltics. I'm not gonna let some spook in a suit take command of my forces.
You will, General. Or we will find someone else to do it in your place. That goes for you too, Commander. So I hope I can count on your full cooperation. Major Williams.
Yes, sir?
Congratulations, you've just been promoted Lieutenant Colonel. You will be in charge of creating the distraction while my guys do their job. Commander, you will assist me on the planning and execution of this raid. Let's go.
Well, this sounds like it's going to be an interesting one, and I have to comment on what you guys have been saying in chat there. I've never heard of a stealth helicopter. Be curious to see how that works. Maybe they're just rubber blades. Beef Wellington! Hello, GTK. I am actually sitting here freezing. I think I might be putting the old heating on tonight. Yeah, but it's a rotary blade blind. It's hard to make that a lot quieter, let's be honest. I get what you're saying, though. It's kind of more of a... Oh. That doesn't look very stealth, if I'm honest. Putting that out there. I've got the broskies here. Look at them. That guy's got a shotgun and a grenade launcher. He's not here to mess around, right? Pretty cool mission, though. Alistair, how you doing? And no. It sounds incredibly interesting. Do you have a link? Love to check it out.
This is Delta Actual. TNT 2 minutes. Ready for final approach.
Temperature here right now.
You can start the assault to draw the enemy forces away from the river.
It's been 20 today. It's currently 10, but I'm not well. That's a lot of artillery. Okay, let's go. But this is cool. Rangers, okay. This feels a little bit hasty here. I won't lie. Pretty cool though, man. One thing I want to praise is look at the scale of the maps. Like, they are big, right? Like, there's a battle literally going on there that we aren't going to be involved in, and I don't know about this one. Oh. And quite possibly, Kyle, I'm not sure yet, but the wee man's got German measles, I believe it's called, so that's been cool. Can't remember. 80s film TV show. Alistair, you're not putting much confidence in it now. From you mentioned an 80s TV show, it's a bit more like, oh.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
So we're basically going to a concrete square. That's the essence of what the game said.
Look, it's working. Their troops are retreating from the harbor to counterattack my push.
Pog.
You seem to know those guys from Delta Force pretty well, Counselor. You've worked with them before, am I right?
You really don't have the credentials to get this kind of information, Williams. Focus on your objectives. And
This
try to
guy's a
get
bit of a
away as
dick,
much as
right?
possible.
Although I imagine in the military you're probably not asking questions like that for just putting that out there.
Maximum power. New heading set.
I tell you, these supplies are going to be... Oh shit.
We've been detected.
It's okay. You're almost there. Proceed as planned.
Heading there. Flying to coordinates.
What are we doing here?
Maximum power.
Do I have to land them or is it going to be an automatic thing? Damn, look at it.
Heading there.
Okay, let's see how this plays out. They're landing. I believe so.
Go, go, go.
Oh shit, there's actually... Are we to land here? I don't understand. Oh, well, that's that done. I guess they're going to converge on us and try and retake this.
1-1. Enemy HQ under our control. Lots of supplies in here, but no trace of the target so far. Give us a few minutes to comb through the building.
Roger that. If he's not here, he can't have gone far. Look for intel and search any alternative
shit, here we
location
go.
where we might find him. Commander, establish a defensive perimeter around the building. We have a lot of enemy movement converging on your location.
I can imagine. Okay, so scouts in there, I guess. So do we have scouts here? I guess we probably want a lads with a javelin in there. Lads with a javelin maybe in there to cover an AGL. Could be good here to cover the sort of approach from this side. There's 9 rangers here. I don't know if I want to go back there, but it could be good to put some lads there. I think a javelin again could be good over this side. Supplies, I'm going to put... where's relatively safe? I don't know how safe this will be. Maybe here?
Roger that. On our way to the DZ.
Here we've got some rangers. I guess they can go maybe there. But you lads, you can move there. Little bird here can go... Maybe you go there. Rangers here. Maybe pop you there. Rangers here can go... Come. Wait, where did the other javelin boys go? They're here? I'm tempted just to... Can this land but not unload the supplies, I wonder? We'll see. Knight Rider. Of course I know about Knight Rider. Come on now. Oh shit, this little bird's in trouble. Ah, bollocks.
One bird down. Repeat, bird down. God damn it, Commander. Helicopters are fragile. Pay a bit more attention. Another helicopter down. This is starting to stink.
That's not so good.
Pull yourself together.
You're out of ammo, so let's get you running, boys. Over here, let's get these supplies unloaded here. We are getting absolutely leathered here. This is very overwhelming. Can we call in some... Oh. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I honestly wish I clocked this. They are coming from the far side, which is a bit rough. So I don't know how that will go. We get a sniper team. Shit, okay. We've definitely sort of shot the bed a bit here, if I'm honest. We're going to sort of pull back a bit here and just try and see what we can do.
After investing $7 billion in R&D, you really think we would have left them to rot in a museum? We have officially closed the program, but finished the development with our black budget.
These things are going to take forever to get here, I imagine. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't honestly fully aware of the reinforcements being available, so I'm glad I eventually clocked it. I think we need to do a lot of damage here. This building's going to take a lot of hits, I think. We've got supply down now, that's good. You guys can hopefully just sit here and resupply. You can hope they just die.
Still no trace of the target, but we found the command room in the basements. Hey, Williams, got a little something for you. Just sent you a picture of all the enemy positions. Don't forget to thank me with a beer when I'm back.
I think we might have shut the bed here, if I'm honest. This is a hell of a push coming for us.
Do you speak Russian? We could try to radio the surrender order ourselves after all.
What the hell are they? Getting absolutely leathered here. Our supplies just got boomed.
We found the entrance of the tunnel network in the basement. The target must have fled that way. Radio comms will be out while we're in there.
We have lost everyone.
The other side.
We have lost everyone.
Hit the ground! What are you doing, Commander?
The House of Soviets has been built on the ruins of the old Prussian castle. There could be miles and miles of tunnels under the city.
But one guy's left here.
Hey, another helicopter down! Commander!
Calm down, big man.
Commander, keep your position until the deltas resurface.
Jesus, very good there.
Meantime, try to expand your
This guy's taking the piss here. Right, we're gonna need
could be hiding
right,
somewhere.
we need to pause this and get reinforcements here. So we're gonna need maybe one of those to here. We're definitely gonna need some rangers, I think. There. And then we've got 42 left, which I doubt is gonna get us much. We could maybe just get a little bird in to offer a bit of support. Got a Comanche here, which is doing a bit of work, but it's getting targeted now. We're in trouble. Gonna unload these lads just behind this building, see if we can do anything, but we are not in a good way. We're not in a good way at all. Oh shit, our Comanche's getting absolutely leathered. There's no what do you call it's left. Can it land? Maybe I'll just RTB it, get the refund for it, try and call it back in. Oofed. High speed, low drag. Debosh. Yeah, it's he's really not himself. It's kind of sad watching it. He's wanting to cut about, and it's just energy like ebbs and flows throughout the day. Our Comanche got shot down. Shit. Wait, it's wanting us to search the. Are you serious? Okay, I guess we're fighting literally locals with melee weapons. Oh no, not quite. They've got like pistols, I guess.
Our tunnel exited in the crypt of the cathedral. No sign of the target.
Copy 1-2.
Well, this is going to be a hellish mission now.
We split
Let's try and retreat these helicopters.
They haven't made contact yet.
Some points back.
Negative. You're the first group to resurface. Don't move. We're coming to get you. Commander, link up with them and take them with your group. No trace of our man here. Try another district.
What the hell? Right, we're going to transport them via chopper. That's the question, I guess. We've got a killer egg going along here. We could get our Comanche in, but unfortunately they are on cooldown. We definitely are going to need infantry, so let's do a bit of that. Get them to here. They're running. That's good, I guess. Okay. Let's go over here. Nothing appears to be shooting at us here. We're about to lose this though, which is definitely not good. That has no weapons on it. We've just lost it. Very good chance we're about to lose this mission. Just putting that out there. You need to get here ASAP and take them down. Okay, let's try and get you in there and then we'll take you back if we can. Oh shit.
No joy in this district.
Shit.
Try another one.
Okay. Let's get them over here and we'll try and land them next to these trees. Put these boys in here and just have them sort of light up the infantry. There seems to be some lads now in there. That's not awful news, I guess. You lads are going to come this way, I guess. Maybe we just unload them there and we'll go on foot. They're lighting them up, which is good. Helicopters, can't get any more of them in yet. We'll just go for you lads, I guess. Just get down on the ground, boys. Down on the ground and drop them off. Right, they're up there, they're in a good position to cover that. Shit. But I think the objective to not lose any troops is gone, right? Slag, how are you doing?
Nothing in this district. The target might be somewhere else.
How are you lads for ammo? You're doing alright. Destroying these lads, that's another chopper down. It cost a $5, sir. Alright then. Right, well, we're up Shit Creek, that's for sure. I guess we're going to try and bring them over and land them here. And again, with no Comanches or anything else. Ooh. That has some ammunition on it. And I wouldn't mind getting some snipers here. Let's try that.
No joy on the target. Our tunnel led into the sewers. We've exited into a swampy puddle of shit.
Oh
Right
dear.
next to the railway bridge.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Copy
Oh shit,
1-4.
please get down,
Hunker
lads.
down. We will link up with you.
Please land.
Roger. We'll take cover
Just
in
land
the
here.
nearby
It doesn't really
warehouse.
matter too much. We just need to get boots on the ground.
I swear Russian
Pop all your
ships
flares.
are
At this point,
short-bound.
it sadly doesn't really matter if you survive or not. We just need you to drop the boys off.
They're still waiting for you to link up with them.
Can we put you lower and then keep you down so you're out of... I think we can. I think we'll keep them low and just pop them there and then they can do a bit of damage, right? And sort of clear up these lads for us. It's free ammo. We'll get these lads dropped off maybe here to do a bit of damage for us. I think that'll work. Then I'm going to save up, try and get some more of the Comanches because we're going to need them. Anyway, sorry. Can't believe someone's mentioned Knight Rider. There. Right, we've got 3 more areas to search. We technically don't own this or control it, so that's obviously fantastic. You lads, it would probably be really good to land you here if I'm honest, but I think we'll just play it by ear, land you a bit further away. You're shooting, I mean we're behind the building, so I'd like to think you're going to get them down pretty easily. I hope. They're pushing us here, but we're taking them down, which is the main thing. Now you have some rocket pods here. I'd like to move in and try and take care of these BTRs so we can hopefully get some infantry in there to offer assistance. Let's get a Comanche thing here and see what we can do, and then on top of that we will bring in one of you lads and bring you into here as well. Our snipers are taking shots, which is lovely. I mean, I hope they're taking shots anyway. We're just trying to take out the BTR.
Delta 1-3 reporting. Do you copy?
Shit.
1-3, go on. I read you.
We've reached the end of our tunnel. It leads to
shit.
the basement of a building near the lake.
Okay.
The target can't have come this way. The outer door was still locked from the inside.
Copy
The sniper
1-3.
team is
Stay where
absolutely
you are. We
kicking
can
ass from
pick
up
you
here.
up.
I'm going to leave them there actually, they're offering some nice coverage. They're down here and they can sort of fire pretty well if anyone comes around this corner. We've got a nice little, I'm not sure if I would call it a safe zone there, but you know what I mean, you get the gist. You lads are in a good position, we just kind of need to get a little bit of supply in, which is something we can do. Let's do that, we'll get you over to like here. Our Comanche's coming in. Get them over here, and again we just want to basically try and soften this up so we can retake this building because it seems to have a lot of armour in it. We'll get here next to the snipers who are, I imagine, going to go through ammo pretty quickly. We're going to protect this a lot more this time, I think. There we go. Now hang back, don't get right in there. Oh shit, there's anti-air coming again. We go down. Yeah, I think we need to go down behind that and just taking damage. We're sort of wanting to hide behind the building, if I'm honest. So if we go here, we should be behind it, I think. That's us kind of behind it. We just want to exhaust ammo here as much as we can. Right, you've done fine. You can now leave. Did our supply get here? Nope, it's just coming. We're going to dump that supply, I think, behind here and just let the snipers keep doing what they do. We'll move you across and put you in there. Right. We could technically retreat you and try and keep you safe, but I'd like him to use all of his ammo first. That's kind of the dream. So we drop a supply there, and we'll just we'll get him out of there. There you go, my man. RTB en route. 232, so I think we can technically get in our chopper in. Let's do that. And then here we're just slowly lighting them up. We're about to run out of ammo, but again, thankfully we can kind of retreat. Hopefully they're going to fire a rocket at us, aren't they? Shit. Let's go, my friends. We don't need to be taking any ammo here. Let's just get over here and land, please. Not land, but you know what I mean. Please no one fire at them. Shit. Fucking hell. We're not bringing anyone on foot. It's not really possible. You lads are doing some damage there. Let's move you to there. Sprint if we can. Get over the front. Slag, what's going on with you though, man? What's been going down in the hood, my dude? Move you to there, move you to there. You lads have still got 2,000 ammo left. Keep you suppressing them here. We'll move you to there and hopefully use you as like a bit of a cornerstone here. Gonna move you across to get you to sprint across the road. Hoorah and all that. Move you to here. Oh no, they're gonna get wrecked. Fired at them, that's something I guess. Our Comanche is here, we're going to move that to here, but we're going to bring it down first. Do that. Snipers are somehow not replenishing ammo. I don't know if it's because they're constantly fighting basically. Which is kind of wild if you think about it, but here we're just basically keeping them at an arm's length here. It's saying link up with them, so I'm going to assume that if we fly to them then we're sound, I guess. Ah shit, that's not what we want. Let's get you up in there and then try and take out the armed support. Shit, they're going to absolutely lie to us. Oh, fake. Right, let's get you down there. We'll get some more ammo on you and then we'll reposition. This is a very hard mission compared to the other one. I kind of want to restart because I feel like the very limited hand-holding at the start was a bit rough biscuit. And I feel like now that I know the lay of the land, I could do a lot better. So we're going to go Little Bird and then some more boys and we'll get them to here as well. Let's go. Just need them to hurry up basically. Gonna get them in there and go into that building, see if we can get these boys back. We're sort of holding best we can here, but we're definitely running out of ammo. I'm gonna get 2 snipers in this building, they should just leather this infantry. They've technically got unlimited, oh, they've not got unlimited ammo, but I don't imagine they're gonna be using a lot of supplies here when they're firing. They do have anti-tank as well, they just, the problem's gonna have to be that they need to come close enough, which I imagine would be quite unlikely to happen. You, my friend, can go there. So we're going to deploy here, see if we go in this building, if that's us getting them sort of on side, or what the crack is. Oh my god, they're getting leathered. Right, we've got a Delta Force now. They're on a timer now. Oh, no.
Delta 1-1, is that you? Delta 1-1, do you read?
Oh, we're now immediately firing. Oh shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. What the hell are we doing here?
There's a little army around the stadium. They're loading trucks. Looks like they're prepping to move. With all the stuff they have on the ground, we'll be mauled.
Oh dear.
Back on foot.
What the hell are we doing here then?
There are also several high-end SORAD systems, so helicopters are a no-go as well.
Don't worry, there's no need to get our hands dirty. Now that the target is out in the open, we'll hit him with a precision strike.
I feel like it won't be this straightforward.
Another district searched and still no target. Our chances to find him are shrinking.
We're now over.
Transfer the control of the HIMARS to the commander.
Okay.
Here you go, Commander.
Cool.
Those precision strike missiles are pinpoint accurate and can be guided by laser in case the target is on the move.
Okay, cool.
Fire multiple at once in case one gets intercepted.
So can we laser guide? No. Guess not. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. So we're gonna precision strike. We're gonna hit you, and then this one. I don't know if he's moving or not. Is he moving? He's kind of moving. Look, can you guys laser? No. I think they could maybe take a sniper shot here. How fast are Himyars? Don't know much about them. I think they're going to miss, sadly.
Commander, the Deltas are under attack. Go and help them.
Target marked, direct fire.
I don't know if I'm going to get them here, by the way.
Providing direct fire.
I really don't know if I'm going to get them.
Engaging targets with direct fire.
I'm out of ammo. Ah shit, he's going back the way. Oh no. Well, that's not very cash money. Did we get him here? Oh my god, we just missed him. I think we're out of ammo. Can we call in ammo? We can. Guess that's what we're doing. Oh man, shut the bed here, boys.
At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Rocket artillery at your command, sir.
We've absolutely shut the bed here. Well, you can't laugh at yourself. What can you laugh at, right? Right here, what we're doing. Got the snipers. I'm quite impressed with them so far. And we'll go. I'll get some of you lads. We'll maybe deploy you like here as well. It's kind of a safe area. These guys are basically dead. I'm not sure we're going to be linking up with Delta at this rate, boys. I'll be honest. You lads are going to land and unload there, and then we're going to see what we can not kill. Wait, what? No, it's pretty clearly they're saying kill the target. I think they were joking around saying can they do a Russian accent. You know, banter. Where are you boys going? Let's get across to there. I guess. You can get out there. Don't need you. He's still moving around. Have you boys got ammo again? They're slowly replenishing. You can leave, my friend. I'm hoping they replenish ammo. Otherwise, I've definitely lost the high stakes game here. We're going to reverse more into the zone. Hopefully, it's just that I'm very close to the edge that it's not letting me. We'll see. What's going on here? Tell me you're going to replenish ammo. Please. Oh no. Oh no. Can I retreat them? Do they just take forever or something? I have no idea. I've never used them, so I don't know what the crack is here, essentially. Now, it's technically saying just kill the target. Like, there's not technically parameters here, so you know. Please tell me they're going to replenish ammo. Oh, there we go. They do just take a while, which is honestly a fair dinkum. So I'm going to guess he's got like a patrol route he does. So we're going to put one there. And I'm going to put one like there. See how that goes. And it's still replenishing, which is good. Please come back the way. Please come back the way. The first one's definitely a bogey. Oh man. The first one's definitely a bogey, isn't it? We might get lucky with the second one here. Come on, he might be right in the edge of it. Oh, for God's sake. I'm sorry, how's he alive? How is he alive at this point? How much supplies left? 2,000, bloody hell, we might need more. Okay, let's get a bit more supply in. Jesus. We've got 2 Comanches here. We could probably move them up a bit and see what we can do. I'm kind of going to move some Rangers up there, and it wants us to link up with them. So, I mean, at this point, why not? Let's go and link up with them. We'll just fly over. The boys get shot down. It seems like a worthwhile trade. We'll see what the crack is here. We're still fighting up there, which is cool. You lads can move there, and then you lads can move there. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to leave them to it. I'm not going to micro this or anything. You lads, you have ammo again.
Commander, glad to see ya. Hope you don't mind the smell.
Oh no. Wait. Don't both of you fire there. I need one of you. No. I need one of you. Fire a bit more like there. I feel a bit more confident with that.
Hey, hello there. You mind if we join the party?
Right, so what are we doing here? Are they going to keep pushing us, or are they just chilling? Let's get them out there. I've got these lads, that's fine. Right, here's coming. Here they come. Surely. Thank God. What a pain.
Kill confirmed.
Great job, team. Adapt and overcome as usual. Pack up an RTB. The round's on me.
Is that it, or is it going to give us a shitstorm to deal with here? Again, I'd have fired a few more him-yars at some of this. That's a win. We'll take it. Kill target VIP with a sniper. Shit, that would have been cool. Finish mission moves or higher. Don't lose a single Delta Force. Apparently I did that. Finish the mission on hard. Don't lose a single helicopter. That is not easy. That is not easy to do. I am pretty chuffed for that one. That could have went a lot better. KD was a bit rougher, but we were literally surrounded at the start, so we're going to take that. We're going to take that win. You don't get many of them in strategy gaming, so we're going to take it to the bank. Right. So this has opened a couple of options now. The question is, do we do all of the American side and then do the Russian, or do you guys want to mix and match it? That's what we're not sure of. So we've got Heavy Rain, take out the 152nd Missile Brigade stationed in Chernayovsky military base. And the Marine Expeditionary Unit is sent to Riga with General Bennett on board. And then there's 2 here we can do. Take control of the nuclear power plant. Okay, papers please. We cross the border at Narva. A lot of options here. But guys, we're going to finish there for the evening. That is two streams done. This one was a little bit longer than the last one, almost 3 hours. We managed to do 2 missions? 2 missions, yeah. 3 missions? 2 missions? 2 missions. Mixed success, learning the game a bit more, starting to understand the lay of the land a bit more, and I dare say that we are taking more and more terrain here in the Enclave. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions if you guys want to see this continue. I'm quite happy to do at least one more sort of streaming it and see what the crack is. But I don't know the length of this. I came into this completely blind. I have no previous knowledge. I avoided this as much as I could when it was in beta and whatnot, so we're kind of learning here as we go. But I thoroughly enjoyed this, so I am going to head off just now. If you've been watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys. Again, if you are watching on the YouTubes and you want to support the channel, there is a link in the description to a CD keys link. I would vouch for CD keys. I've used them before. They're always pretty reliable. I've never had any issues. And again, shop around. Don't just take my word for it. Look to find where it's cheaper and protect your pocket. But I appreciate all you guys tuning in and looking forward to streaming this again already, if I'm completely honest. You guys take it easy and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Right, well,